Good afternoon, World of Warcraft. Yo, we are back, and something super fun has just happened today. Check this out, guys. Like, I want to talk about it right now. Cause yo, Lyra, what is good? What is good? Good to see you again. Oh my gosh. Another fun-filled Monday. Guys, I don't know what's going on because general chat was like freaking out when it happened, and I was super surprised too. This is like the perfect time to start leveling alts and just doing stuff out in the open world if you need experience. Because it looks like anytime you log in, no matter where you are in the world on an anniversary server, you're gonna get this, the unrelenting rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer. And also check it out, there is no time limit on it. You know how we're used to the rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer? You could only get it in cities and it would last for 2 hours. This buff right here does not go away. Unless, I guess, if you try to enter like an instance, or I don't know if you die, like you lose it, but I think as soon as you respawn, you're gonna get it again. So increases your crit chance by 10%, melee and ranged attacks by 5%, more attack power. I mean, come on, this is crazy. So guys, we are like freaking buffed up and ready to go. And in the spirit of the Dragon Slayer, I think it's finally time for us to go back. Well, I'm back here in Stone Talon Mountains. And we had some business to take care of that we couldn't for a while. And it was this quest called the Den, which was an elite quest. And there was just like, there was no way to do it. We just were too low level. Everything was elite. It wasn't awesome. But now that we're all buffed up and we are dragon slaying, I'm ready to get at it. So let's see here. This quest originally was essentially our like last quest for Stone Talon Mountains. It was after we did the quest for the Blood Elf up here. And let's read this description. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, there we go. So the description says, and this is the Blood Elf talking, right? The Druids built the Talon Den on Stone Talon Peak, where they keep many powerful items. They devised a complex scheme to keep them from falling into the wrong hands. Luckily, I managed to extract some details from one of them. Hidden in a small lantern at the entrance of the den, you will find the Gatekeeper's key. With it, you will be able to open caches around the den. The items from these caches will allow you to open their Horde located in one of the central areas. Okay. I know the last time that we actually did this, wait, do I need Briarthorn? I'm always checking if I need something here. Honestly, I think we're good. I think we're good. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna pick it. Because I feel like anytime we get something new, it requires like some random herb that we like used to pick but don't have anymore. So we're just gonna grab it. Yeah, so this quest, I know before we actually go into the den, we're gonna need to get that lantern at the front of the entrance because I think I skipped it last time and had to go back out and get it and realized, hey, this is too hard for us. I think we tried it at level 28 or 29. It just wasn't gonna happen. Let's see if he's an herbalist. Not a level 24 druid. You know what? In the spirit of gameplay, let's do our normal hitting up general chat to see if anybody needs this. Looking for more the den, because who knows, there might be somebody out there who was like us that just couldn't do it on their own, and they need some help and we can all work together. That would be really cool. It feels weird being back here. It feels like we haven't been back in Stone Talon in a while. I really want to finish up this quest and I know we have one more, I think in Thousand Needles. Just one more. And I believe it's also an elite quest. Speaking of which, where is... We probably need to reset Questy here. Let me see if I can... Questy options? Advanced? Yeah, there we go. Reset Questy. Let's see if it kind of clears itself up here. Because it should be showing where that rock dude is that we were looking for last time. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's his pathing right there. The test of strength. Yep. Alright. Well, I definitely feel reinvigorated now that we have this just unrelenting rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer. I find that so fun. Was not expecting it. Logged in today. And then everyone was like, you know, in the general chat, they were like, what is this? What in the world? So we were all caught by surprise when it just randomly dropped. It was just a thunderbolt on everybody, and then it was like anytime someone logged in, they would just get that just immediately. So it looks like it's just going out constantly. And I'm down with that. All right, let's make sure we're buffed up here. We got some thorns. Level 6, there's a level 60 undead rogue looking for some bruiseweed. Maybe that's what he's just here for. Yeah. All right, let's see what kind of damage we can do now that we're a little bit higher level and we're buffed up here. I'm sure they'll still be a little hard, but that's okay. We got a little bit more power to us, so. Yeah, definitely a bit better. Let's make sure we grab that lantern. Or is it already in our inventory? Let me see here, because I think it was like right there or something. Let's double check. Gatekeeper's key. Yep, the den. Okay, that's us. And I already have an armor increase here. Ooh, what about this? You know what? I'll make one of these. The strong Troll Bloods. Where's that on our bar? Here. Boom. We'll take one of those. And you know what? I'll just make one more of these real quick. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. I know that these enemies get progressively harder though. And I gotta remember to use my fairy fire here. Because that is too good not to use. I mean, almost 300 armor reduction. Yeah, I'll take that any day. Yeah, so regardless of the nice little buff we have, I mean, trust me, they still pack a punch. And we're still using, you know, gear that we've gotten through questing pretty much, so we're gonna try our best with it, but I'm still just beyond stoked that we have this buff. I think that that's a really good indicator that maybe the Burning Crusade might be coming out soon. If they're kind of giving everybody that strong buff just out in the world, that's a great indicator that things are kind of wrapping up and moving towards the next expansion. Which we will definitely be playing that too. Okay, this dude's also level 25. I'm pretty sure some of these get into like the level 30, like 30, 31, something like that. Oh no, please don't. All right, let's heal up. Do we have any? Yeah, we got some food and water. Yeah, we got some food and water. I know we got to be super careful because these dudes stack up tight, I believe. You know what? One more time. I'm going to just throw this out in the general chat and see if anyone's down. Let's hope a person comes along and is super down for it. Okay, so this one's getting up a little bit more difficult. Yep, and I remember those little bears over there, they're stacked up together. All right. And for sure, I know that down there, they are all walking around. What level are these? 26, 26. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can hibernate one of those. That's not a bad idea. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Let's see if we can soothe it. And I probably want to make sure that I'm completely full on mana though. Oh, it jumped out of bear form. I think I'm gonna wait till one of them goes in bear form though. I think that's gonna be the best move because I can't thorn them because we're inside, right? Let's see if one of them goes bear form. He might have got out because I soothed the animal and he was like, no, maybe I shouldn't be an animal. This doesn't feel right. He got suspicious. Come on, buddy. There we go. Hibernation. And let me make sure how long does that last, because I feel like he's gonna try to pop out. Oh, what? What about a redo? Oh no. There we go. Let's pull this guy back just a little bit. Pop out a little healing potion. I'm out of mana. That's not good. Oh. I thought he was like running down there. Nothing the staff can't take care of. All right, now we just need, there we go, cat form. All right. Nobody said being a druid would be easy, but it's worth it. Shoo! I'm definitely popping down for a drink. Okay, this is the more interesting part, right? Because there's quite a few of them down here, and they're stacked together. And, oh, here's one right here. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, let's grab this one. And where's the other one? Do they all kind of look like little moon stacks? Okay, there's the claw key. And where's that one? Oh, shoot, that's already... It's already, whatever, respawned. Let me see if I can just face pull this one real quick. Noticed your Halo videos. Have you played the whole series / veteran or new? I'm gonna say like, I want to say veteran, but not really. The last time I played Halo was when I was a kid. Like I literally still have the original like green Halo OG Xbox, and that was pretty much the last time I played Halo. I'm going through and playing all of the Halos all over again because yeah, like I said, the last time I played Halo 1 was when I was a kid, and so I want to do that one, but I want to go through the whole series just to see really what the story is, because, you know, as a kid, like I didn't know what it was really about. I saw guns, I saw like space, I saw aliens. That's all I needed. But like now I really want to explore it, you know? So we're almost finished with Halo 1, and I'll be just jumping right into Halo 2. And it should be really fun just to see what it's really about. I'm digging it though. I'm super digging it. It's a lot more interesting than I originally thought it was. And like it's just gonna be cool. I know Halo 2 is gonna be really fun because I saw like the SMGs, like dual wielding them and stuff. I thought that was amazing. And for it all to be on Game Pass, I was just like, dude, duh, I gotta do this. Well, I hope it has been fun. I beat the Master Chief Collection not too long ago. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. I think it's so freaking cool that they did that they put all of those games in one collection. Because I think the last one I played, and I barely remember it, is Halo 2. And I only played multiplayer. So being able to go back and actually see what like Halo 3's about, Halo 4, 5, ODST, the whole shabam, like, like I'm giddy thinking about it, honestly. Dude, these guys really are here like constantly. An Alliance chest? I mean, duh, I feel like I need to open that one. That's just kind of too cool not to open. It'd be cool if they gave you like Alliance looking gear. That'd be weird. Oh, I'll take a Jade. Yeah, why not? Oh, no. Nope. Kind of surprised he didn't pull. I want to see what I can get away with here, though. Oh, what's this? Oh, mail. Come on now. But I'm happy to hear you're hyped to play the games again then. Oh my gosh, right? Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Where's this other one? Oh, it's literally right there. Do I need another one of these? 9 minutes? I'll keep it on. This quest is a little confusing to me. Like, I guess we're just kind of barging into their den and then stealing their treasure or something. Lyra, are you playing any big games right now? Like, other than WoW and stuff? Is this... Okay, this dude's coming over here too, isn't he? What in the world? Oh no! Bro. Well, at least he died pretty quick. This place freaks me out, man. Maybe I got a little too rambunctious about this buff, and I was like, look what I can do. Besides drawing, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and WoW, right now Minecraft with friends. Oh, sick. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I bet that's pretty cool. Is that the one that they remade recently, like from the ground up? I could be thinking of a completely different one though. Like all brand new graphics, the whole shabam. Dude, this freaks me out. Dude, it looked like he was about to hit me and he actually saw me. Goodness gracious, man. I bet there's one in here, isn't there? Oh, there's two. Oh, there's too many. Yeah, there is two. There's too many. Shoot. Maybe this quest is still a little too much for me right now. I don't think that this is... Yeah, I think as a solo player, even right now, this one is still a little... Just a little too much. Like, let's see here. I still just need the sleeper's key, and that's it. I assume that that's where the sleeper's key is. Of course it is. Okay. The sleeper's cache. Yeah, but there was one over here too. There was... I'm pretty sure there was another one sitting over here. Like... So that's the sleeper key. That's the gatekeeper's key, though. It's not asking for the gatekeeper's key. Yeah, I don't see this one, like, working out too well for me. So I might... Like, let's see. I'm gonna take him out. I want to see how fast I kill this guy real quick. Okay. Yeah, because if I'm taking him on, and there's actually two of these dudes in that room, and they're both hitting me like that, I could maybe do it, but I don't know. See, oh, and I even have this disease on. And I guess it's kind of 3. They have that little pet in there too. Oh, it's a level 30 elite. A named one at that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say no. I got way too rambunctious about that buff, thinking I could just jump in here and take on the world. I'm still excited about it, don't get me wrong. Wait, can't I hibernate that guy though? Oh, it's a rare elite. Okay. Like when I hover over it, it says rare elite. That's interesting. What about if I go bear form? Would that be enough? I probably don't do as much damage though. I take significantly less damage, it looks like though. And I would have swipe too. We could maybe try bear form. I'll give bear form a shot. And then I'm gonna put on this real quick. Let's just do a full rebuff real quick. And I got that and that. Mana potions, I'm good on that. Sometimes I still think I'm a paladin and I'll be able to just bubble out of something. and roll on. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, he's gonna go to sleep. And maybe I should pull this back because I know that... I'm not feeling confident. I'm not feeling confident. Okay. I'm not feeling confident. Let's see if they'll leave me alone. Okay, we got out of that. Okay, that dude hits way too hard. That's gonna be a no-go. We're gonna reset our life. And, yeah. That's a no-go. What's today most walking around in WoW on my Worgen Death Knight and meandering in Eastern Plaguelands as roleplay. Yo. That's sick. That's sick. Isn't Eastern Plaguelands where you actually start as a Death Knight? Like when you first create one, that's where they start, like in a floating type area. Okay, so obviously that quest is not going to work out because it's still up there. Let's see if anyone is down for tests of strength. If not, we're probably gonna just head straight to the Shimmering Flats, to be honest with you, because the only quest that we have left in Thousand Needles is the test of strength. And it's one of those like rare quests that seem to just kind of like path around and you just randomly find them. Yeah, I don't see anybody hitting us up, so we'll probably head to Shimmering Flats, which I'm pretty stoked for because I've been wanting to really see that place for a while and just get out there and hang on to it. Plus, it's nice to finally get to a new zone. It's kind of fun because we've been in the Thousand Needles for the past couple of streams, I believe. So we'll be getting a little change of scenery. It's still, excuse me, it's still just as bare, but it's something a little different. Yes, you start on the Eastern Plaguelands as Death Knight, I think. Death Knight is now my go-to class. Yo. That sounds so fun. I'm glad that you found a class that like really fits you and that you enjoy like just, you know, playing around on it. I think sometimes it's hard for people to find a class that really clicks with them and that they find enjoyment with. So if you're able to find that and it sticks with you, that's amazing. Death Knight is surely a fun looking quest, or not quest. Well, I mean, I guess it is a quest of enjoyment. But class. I'm sure when Wrath of the Lich King Anniversary drops, we'll be trying out a Death Knight, at least in their leveling zone. I at least want to like try out the quests of the starting zone and see what the whole ordeal is with them. Man, this place, bless its heart, when I'm out here just traveling, I can like sense that my paws of this animal, it feels hot. Like I can just sense and feel it. And then just the air being dry. Like there's no water, like I need some water. And it's just, it's dusty. It's hot. Let's check out these fires, though. Man, I couldn't imagine sitting here having fires going. But then again, I will say, the coldest I have ever been in my life was out in the desert in Arizona at night. That was the coldest place I have ever been in my life, and it was the freaking desert, man. All right, let's see what all we got going on over here. There's actually a lot of quests. What in the world? Why is there so many quests out here? We've got gnomes. We got fizzle brass bolts. We got whizzle brass bolts. So probably brothers. Who's this? Cravel Coalbeard. Okay. What do they got here? We got a gnome pit crewman, an engineering person. Ooh, engineering sounds fun. I just want to check out what's going on over here. Tons of rockets. Goblin pit crewman. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's start with who's this guy? Load lightning. Yo! This straight up looks like a pod racer from Star Wars Episode 1. That is 100% a pod racer. All right, pause it. What do you got going on, man?
Money, friend.
Load lightning. So when it comes to racing, every bit counts. Whether it's a minor tweaking on the power output, a slight slackening on the tension coils, or lightening the weight of the frame, you have to take everything into account. We use vulture bones for a lot of the minor structural tweaks we make for our racers, which offer the perfect balance of strength and weight. Even better, it's easy for us to get more, as the salt flats are littered with vultures. Bring me some and I'll give you a good price on them. So we're getting 10 hollow vulture bones for Pozic here.
Right back.
Gotcha. So every bit counts as a racer. You got it, man. So it looks like they're just kind of scattered around here, just random vultures. Let's talk to these brass bolt brothers.
Pleased to meet you.
Okay, be careful where you put that foot of yours, mister. We're not all blessed with the lofty height of a Tauren.
You have a great day now.
Hardened shells. My brother is working on a new fuel for his rocket car. He's brilliant. He really is. So brilliant that I think that new fuel he's designing is strong enough to eat right through the car's chassis. I want to reinforce its fuel tanks before that happens. The tortoise out on the flats have very hard shells. I want to use them to create new tanks for our rocket car. Tanks that can hold my brother's new fuel. You look responsible enough. Will you get me those shells? So we're getting shells to hold fuel. So I want to reinforce its fuel tanks with tortoise shells. Okay, so we're making... Dude, we're making race cars with tortoise shells.
Greetings.
The salt flat venom. So Fizzle here says, I have so many designs for our rocket car. So many. And I must try them all. I'm working on a new type of fuel. One that burns really, really, really hot. I haven't gotten the mixture perfect, but I think I know what I need. The scorpions who wander the shimmering flats have a venom with lots and lots of salt in it. It's very unique. And it's just what I need. Bring me venom and trust me, our car will fly. Oh, I bet. Y'all are crazy. These gnomes and goblins, man, they're on another level. We got a... Who's that? Phobede, the race announcer. And then we got Race Master Kronk Rider or something. Let's see what this dude's about here. There's a red quest. Wharf Master Dizzywig. Dizzywig, he's at... I believe he's at, like, Ratchet, right?
Hey, good.
Yep, he's in Ratchet. Let's see what he says. So, I make it my job to get people what they need, and the gnomes over there need a parts order filled. Their parts were shipped to Ratchet a week ago, but I haven't been able to make the trip. So, are you ready for some legwork? Go to Ratchet and give this parts order to Dwarf Master Dizzywig. He'll probably be at the docks. Do this for me and I'll have more jobs for you. Jobs, my friend, with serious profit potential. Cool, man. And looks like he need. Ooh, there's a Hemet Nessingwary quest here. Oh gosh. I have a package for an old customer of mine, a dwarf named Hemet Nessingwary. The package took weeks to arrive, and Hemet's long gone by now. He said he was going to Stranglethorn to hunt the beast there, but he left me some money to send his delivery when I could. Oh gosh, Hemet's a rich dwarf. I did not know that. So Hemet is just a rich dwarf that is going on expeditions to hunt the largest game in the world. Okay, so Hemet's a rich dwarf, and it's a good idea to keep up relations with the rich ones. So you want to deliver the package for me? I heard Hemet has a camp in Stranglethorn, north of Gromgol. Man, that's crazy. The rocket car parts too. With all the races they're running here, it's no surprise that a few mishaps happen along the way. If you look around the Shimmering Flats, then you'll see evidence of past crashes. Scraps of rocket car parts are littered everywhere. Wait, I think I just saw rockets go off. Look at them go! Oh my gosh! They're actually racing out here too. Okay, so, and those parts are worth money to the gnomes and goblins. They're always looking for more contraptions to slap onto their cars. So go out and get me parts. Bring me a heap and I'll pay you well. All right. So picking up car parts that have been, I guess, just littered across the area from crashes. We're going to be reinforcing some vehicles with tortoise shells, and then helping create a stronger burning fuel, it looks like, with some scorpid venom. This is actually insane. Let's see what the Trackmaster has to say. Dude has a huge gun for no reason. I like the little feather on it though, that's cool. It says the gnome racer coming through. I want to see if they, where are they racing? So it goes all the way around. Yeah, I'm curious if we're going to see him pass us here. So the Trackmaster here says, okay, the quest, a bump in the road. After the big crash with the Goblin's Red Thunder Racer and a Basilisk, Cronkrider hired me on to take care of the track. I don't know what all the animals out on the flats are feeding on to grow so big, but we have to be careful to thin them out so they won't wander onto the track when a race is going on. Tell you what though, if you want to go out and make a little profit, go out and remove the basilisks from the area. Okay. Okay, so now I know why he has the gun. That makes perfect sense. So we're going to be killing some animals too in order to make sure that the racetrack is cleared enough for racers not to just freaking roll through them. Let's grab that. Let's get some thorns back on. And what level is this? 34? Okay. You got it, boss. I'm sure I'll be able to take him out, no problem though. I guess once you beat up on elites for a little while rather, and then come out here and hit something just normal, things don't seem so bad. I can't believe that little magical pixie type thing hit us with his lightning like for 444 damage. That's a lot of health for us right now. I think we only need to kill like actually just 6 of these. We don't have to collect anything from them, which I'm so glad. Sometimes, oh no, what? Okay, all right, buddy. Here, let's put you to sleep for a second while we kind of chill out and have our own time. That's so funny. Yep, now I know why the Trackmaster has a gun. That makes complete sense. This place is a nightmare. Just when you think you're kind of alone, you're really not alone. Oh, what? Look at that. One of them crashed up on the hill, just smacked right into it. They must have been going so fast that they just flew into the mountainside. That's crazy. I'm checking that out. Hold on. Let me heal up. Yeah, I am checking that out. Dude, that's the attention to detail. That is so goofy. Look at that. They smacked right into that thing. And it's still smoking and it's like hanging and dangling there. Oh my gosh. I love that. Oh, okay, yeah. I gotta remember, we gotta pick up these little rocket parts too. Yeah, let's make sure we, excuse me, we get all that. I'm gonna attack this guy first, because I don't know if it'll take me out of cat form if I start trying to get that. And we're sort of like low on mana. Yep. That'll do it. Is that level 32? Yep, that's level 32. Oh my gosh. Increases the damage caused by your claw, rake, and maul. Yep, 100%. So that's increased by 20% now. Freaking yeah. What are we gonna get next? Because obviously we're gonna get Hearts of Wild at some point, but we need 2 more points to be able to get it. What are we gonna get next? Honestly, I think I'm really leaning towards... Wait, what is that? I'm really leaning towards the increased... Yeah, the reduction in chance for enemies to detect you while prowling. I'm really thinking about that one. I feel like that's really, really useful for questing out here when we're dealing with a lot of enemies that we want to just get by. I feel like as a solo player, that might be really beneficial. And how many ranks is there of that? 5? That's cool. I kind of wish that it would tell you what percentage, though, of reduction it gives you. Because it just says, like, and reduces chance enemies have to detect you. But it doesn't give you a straight number. I'm sure someone out there in the cosmos has done the math on it. Yep, someone in general chat literally said, anyone know why we're getting this dragon buff? Yeah, it literally just dropped randomly. Yeah, someone says it's an anniversary event. It's a permanent Onyxia buff. You can toggle it at an inn. That's so cool. Like, I'm so glad that we got it. It makes, like, for an anniversary thing, I think it's really good to have, especially for like leveling and stuff. Just makes it that much more enjoyable, you know? But I do like, however, that if you go into an instance or a raid, from what I've heard in chat, it instantly gets taken off. So like, if you want to use that kind of buff, you have to actually have the legitimate Onyxia regular rallying cry, and it doesn't stack, and you can't boon this one. So I think it is fair what they're doing. with it. I think it's just the right amount of like cool for characters, you know, just leveling and doing their thing, just to have that little bit of extra, almost like a catch up if you're looking to play the Burning Crusade. All right. Oh, so we're collecting the shells here. We need 9. Also, I would love to hear your all's thoughts on the stream quality today. I did increase the resolution that we're playing at, so I'd be curious to see kind of like what you guys feel about it. If it feels a little bit, you know, higher quality or, you know, smoothness. I'm always looking to make sure that, you know, we all get like a good quality stream to kind of work with. It's just more fun when things are nice and good. Because I was originally doing things on Twitch and then realized that YouTube allows you to stream at any resolution that you want versus being kind of capped at, I believe, at 1080p. So I find it really interesting that we can kind of have the reins to do what we want here. Okay, these turtles, these turtles are actually snapping me up pretty hard. What do we got over here? Oh, a rocket part? Is there more over here? Oh, what is that? Oh, we need crystal hides too? For some reason, I thought we only needed to just kill them, like 6 of them or something like that. Mainly because Google/YouTube has better and more massive infrastructure to afford it for free, which Twitch is minuscule compared to YouTube. You're not wrong, Lyra. You're definitely not wrong. I was pleasantly surprised when I learned that we could have more freedom to play along or play around with the quality settings and everything. I was like, man, it's sort of a no-brainer. Like, you know, have fun with it. All right, let's get another tortoise shell. And he's level 35, so I wanna see how we're feeling against these higher levels here. Dude, that actually hit for quite a bit. I mean, he hit pretty hard. For sure. Oh, you know what we need to do this stream? We need to travel to... Is it Dustwallow Marsh? Or where is it? Yeah, Dustwallow Marsh. We need to travel to Brackenwall Village so that we can learn to increase our first aid. I remember that is something that we looked at last stream, and yes, we did get silk bandages, but we need to make sure that we increase the amount of levels we can get with it. Is that a human? Yeah, that's human. He was targeting me too. We were both looking at each other like, it's not a PvP server, but if it was, it'll probably go down. Oh, he's taking the basilisk. That's what he's doing. Did you see the Steam Machine announcement or hear about it? No, I didn't actually. I heard something about I think, is it Xbox? They're coming out with a handheld, or is it a ROG machine? I don't know. No, but I did not see that. I did not see a Steam machine. Is it like a, like Steam's version of a console? Like a PS5 or something? If so, that would be really freaking cool. I'm always down to hear about new tech, man. Do you use Valve Steam? 100%. Yeah, I do. I use it, but I don't really look at the news for it or anything like that. But yes, exactly. That console and PC in the same. Yo, that's a cool move, man. That's a really, really cool move. I'm glad that they're doing that, man. Wow. That's super, super cool. I mean, I know Xbox is moving in that direction where, like, you know, with Xbox Play Anywhere, like on console, PC, you know, tablets, everything. And for affordable price, it is 70% better than most people's PC. Oh my gosh. I bet. Do you know what the price is set at yet? Have they announced that? It might be too soon. I don't know. Yo, there's a ship over. Is that a boat? Yeah, we're gonna check out that boat if that's legit a boat. It kind of looks like one. Or it could be some just giant dead thing. So, what is this place called? Yeah, the Shimmering Flats. It's definitely giving me like a Death Valley kind of vibe. They just come out to the middle of actually nowhere to do illegal racing. I mean, it beats 70% of people's PCs in their survey or something, but I recommend checking it out. Oh, totally. No, I get it, man. I'll definitely check it out. That's really, really cool. Like, I even think it's super cool that freaking Netflix has games, dude. Me and like the stuff on there is just crazy. Like, me and my wife were playing some sort of weird Mario Party style game last night, and I was like, we were both just kind of in awe of like, dude, this is free, and we're both using our like little controllers on our phone, and I'm just like, this is genius. Like, what? And we had a blast, man. And it works on Linux, so no Windows, and you can play WoW on it also. I play on Linux myself, dude. So now I'm going to assume that since WoW introduced that one button macro thing, that it's 100% coming to console. Like, no questions asked. Especially since Xbox, I believe, owns World of Warcraft now, right? I'm pretty sure Xbox is now sort of like the mothership of like Blizzard and WoW and... Ooh, what's this? Dude, what is that? 8 stamina, 8 strength. Oh. I feel like ours is better though. Yes, Microsoft owns WoW. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I 100% believe that WoW is coming to console. Which, honestly, I think is really cool because we're able to increase just the population of WoW, you know? And bring in new people to the game that may never have experienced it otherwise. It just makes it more fun, especially in an MMO, right? Where what you want is like a rich and vibrant world where a lot of people are playing. And I think that's, if you can bring more people in through various avenues, dude, no brainer. Like, come on. Bring on the fun. Like, to me, it's so neat if you can walk out into the world and it's just sprawling with people doing, like, you know, dailies or, you know, what is it, like world events and just stuff like that. World bosses, everybody's out doing something. Even if you're a solo player, man, just going out into the world and just seeing people everywhere, like it's just kind of comforting in a weird way. By the way, the one button helper beats 98% of people's DPS on content because the rotations are too convoluted, leading to massive pruning in next expansion for retail. Wow. You know, I bet, you know, I could be completely just throwing this out there willy-nilly, whatever, but I bet more people are actually having fun with the fact that they don't have to feel as if they need a college degree to play WoW, and they can just play and enjoy their character and enjoy their time instead of like looking up massive like rotational guides and having to like do homework every day to make sure that their DPS is at a certain number. Like, they just get to play. They just get to have fun, which is what it's all about. I know I don't want to do that. Like, when I log on, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to play. I'm not, there's no way I'm going to be sitting around like going through pages of documents to play my druid, man. Ain't no way, buddy. Ain't no way. I just want to be a cat and I want to do this. I just want to smack stuff, man. And I want to look cool doing it. Smack stuff and be cool. Yes, I'm among these people. I stopped wanting to learn rotations as I am autistic and have severe learning difficulties. So in time, I learned my class. They already changed it and got harder. Oh my gosh. You are speaking so much truth, my man. So much truth. By the time you learn it, it's already changed. Shoo! I guess that's the beautiful thing about Classic, is that, or so I found, it's pretty chill. You know, it's like, but obviously it doesn't have the massive amount of like years of content that retail does to make it even more interesting. So there's a give and take there. Dude, let's put you to sleep for a second, my man. Yeah, there you go. Let's put you to sleep. Just take a nap, my guy. All right, let's get some energy back before I go at it. We got about 5 seconds before you wake up. 3, 2, and 1. That is another beautiful thing about retail, is the amount of really cool aesthetic options you can have. So I would be all in for vanilla more if they had Worgen in it. I could recreate my Worgen Hunter there. Hey, when what is it? Oh, Cataclysm? Yeah, Cataclysm. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Cataclysm Classic. There we go. They've got that, but I don't know. I feel like anniversary servers are actually a little bit more fun because they add just a tiny bit of extra. Like, I think when they did Classic the first time, right? I didn't get to play it, but I don't think that they even allowed you to have like at level 40 like dual talent specialization like they do in Anniversary. So I'm sort of excited if they kind of go through all of this again on an Anniversary level. I would love that. I hope they do it, man. You playing Anniversary? Yeah, Brave, definitely playing Anniversary, man. Love Anniversary. All right, let's get our buffs back here, and that's good. And let's jump back in. Sick. Oh yeah, Brave, are you on Anniversary at all, or what are you playing? I can't believe we still have this disease on us, man. Merc-Fallon fungus. We got a jade. Dude, these turtles be walking around with some gems, man. They're hiding jewels. Hardened tortoise shell, 5 out of 9 so far. Okay. So that is a ship. No wonder all these turtles are chilling by the ship. It makes them feel like home. Or like they are at home, rather. Let's see if there's any treasure on this thing. It's like a pirate ship. No treasure, huh? That looks like a giant axe on this thing, though. No, it's not. But yeah, that what I was saying before is I really do like how on retail there's so many aesthetic options to make your character look really cool and just very personable too. You can make it look however you want and just have your own vibe. I think that that's really, really neat. There's a beauty, Night Slayer. No, I am on Dream Scythe, I believe. I think that's what it's called. But there is a beauty to like Classic where you don't have transmog and everything, and your character really just looks like an adventurer. Your character's armor tells a story, right? And it shows how far you've been, how not far you've been, you know? What is that? This one looks bigger. Sparkle Shell Tortoise. And then, oh, the snapper. Okay, gotcha. So there's a tortoise and a snapper. I'm EU, so might join Spine Shatter as its PvP. Yeah, man. I haven't looked at all the different servers, but I'm sure that there's some really poppin' PvP servers out there, especially for Classic Anniversary stuff. So we got a shell from these tortoises. I might just kill them instead of the giant snappers. Like, what level is he? He's level 34. These are 31. Is Spine Shatter, is that also like an EU type server, or is that still like US? Oh, we got a mail piece. I wish I had some people around my level just chilling out here that I could just give this away to. I mean, I'll probably vendor it, but it would be cool to be able to just give it away to people that need it. Hopefully we run across somebody that needs some mail, and then maybe this leather piece too. I have so many transmogs on my list in retail. Here, one second. I'm getting attacked by a bird too. Let me make sure we're on the right path. And I'm still coming up with new looks right now. I have my Worgen wear bandages from Vanilla, and I have Death Knight Acolyte gear, so it looks like I was just raised. Oh, dude. That's sick. Like, truly a Death Knight. Just raised from the dead. Completely in it. I love that. Bravely says, I'm checking the numbers here. Characters rating at least once from 5th November 25 to 11 November 25. 72K anniversary. Wow. 2.5 Classic Sod. 11K Classic Era. And 110K Miss of Pandaria. What is Classic Era? And why is Classic Sod only 2.5K? Oh, yeah. Classic Sod, I think the reason that it's so low is... Ooh, what is this guy? It's a rogue. I don't think I really have anything for him. Unless he wants this headpiece. Let's see. Where did he go? Oh, no, it's a gnome. I can't trade him anyway. What am I thinking? I'm trying to give away good things to my enemy. That's all right. But as far as Classic Sod, I'm pretty sure that they stopped making content for it, and that's why people just sort of have drifted away. I think they said that they were pretty much done, like, supporting it. But I'm honestly kind of shocked that MOP is as high as it is. I mean, that's cool. That's a really cool expansion. I'll be excited to play it once it turns anniversary. 100%. I would love to replay it. What are we at here? 17 out of 30? So how does that work? Do we only get one part each time that we pick it up? Maybe because they are so scattered and everywhere. I mean, I guess they thought, excuse me, 30 wasn't really too bad. Yeah, literally one part. Okay. There's been a lot of crashes out here. And we have to kill a lot more basilisks than I thought. Let me look at that quest. Where's that at? Yeah, bump in the road. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we have... Yeah, 3 kinds of different basilisks here. That's crazy. You got your Worgen wearing bandages, man. I love that idea. Transmog is so, like, interesting. Straight raised from the dead. If I may ask, why are you not playing on a PvP server? Let's see here. / why do PvE servers exist? As I thought PvP was kind of the essence of World of Warcraft. Well, that's a really good question. World of Warcraft, yeah. I mean, the essence is sort of PvP. I think for me personally, I love stories. I love playing the campaign of games. That's why, like, I play so many different games for the actual story of what's going on. And I think that's how I play WoW, is I do a lot of the quests. I just take in the sights, the sounds, the environment. I read the quests and really get to the bottom of what's happening in each zone. And to me, when I can take out the intensity of player versus player action, it allows me to invest more into my character and the story versus, you know, worrying about, like, okay, well, if I really want to do this quest and I really want to do this story, but I keep dying to people that are constantly attacking me, then that takes me away from my own campaign. It takes me away from the story that I want to involve myself in. You know what I mean? I think sometimes you can run into people that unfortunately can make the game not fun for you, especially as like a solo story-driven player, right? And I think for someone who enjoys the intensity of world PvP, that can be crazy fun. But for someone that enjoys the story and just running around the world, it can really take you out of the ease of life. You know what I mean? For me personally, non-PvP servers are must. I am too agitated to get into PvP. I cannot enjoy it, so I would have only a bad time in WoW and would have dropped a long time since without the PvE. I totally get you. And then Bravely says, I love PvP RP. No, yeah. I think that's the beauty of this world, right? Is the fact that you can join servers that really align with exactly what you want. So if you love to roleplay and in PvP, it's right there for you. That's the beauty of it, right? Is this game, it's for everybody. You know, it's for whatever you like, it's there, right there. And I think that is magic in itself, man. All right, what else are we needing here? We need to kill more of these saltstone basilisks. Yeah, definitely more basilisks. Whoa, there is a lot of like car parts over there. Exactly, everyone can play it the way they like, agree. What if you wanted to do Scarlet Monastery in Classic without Dungeon Fighter? How would you find people to run that with? Let's see here. What if you wanted to do Scarlet Monastery in Classic without Dungeon Finder? I guess that's sort of how it was in original, right? We didn't have Dungeon Finder like you do in Classic Anniversary. Like, we do have Dungeon Finder now, right? But the only way is to essentially just chat in general chat or trade chat and kind of spam like, hey, we're looking for people. Let's put a group together. And it just becomes exactly what Lyra said. Exactly. You just kind of shout it at the top of your lungs and hope you get somebody. It's definitely a long process without the Dungeon Finder. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm actually super grateful that Dungeon Finder is a thing. Because in Classic, you can put groups together a lot faster, but you still have to make your way to the dungeon, you know? Like, there's still that aspect. You know, the meeting stones don't work, so you still got to get there. It's fun first 10 minutes, but when it stretches to 5 hours slog, oh my gosh. You're giving me some reminders of times that I was in Blackrock Depths. Dude, thanks for all the answers and insights. I'm just trying to find a good game and keep Googling and comparing. I appreciate your insights. Yeah, of course. Lyra also has some incredible insights as well. Yeah, I think if you've been playing WoW for a while, or you've played it a lot before, I think you inherently have a good idea of what you really want, you know? Because you kind of look at what you've done before and you're like, I either want to do that again or I want to try something completely new, and I'm just going to go after it. Because that's sort of what I did. Like, before I joined Classic Anniversary, I hadn't played WoW, and I've said this before, I hadn't played WoW in about 8 years. So when I used to play, I never looked at quests, I never read quests, I never did anything like that. Like, I was simply a raider. I just clicked on everything, leveled as fast as I could to get to end game. I never experienced the game for what it was. I never gave it time. I never allowed myself to actually enjoy what I was doing the way that I wanted to, because I was so like quick to just get to the end game and get gear and, you know, be all what do you call it, like sweaty, you know what I mean? And that's great for some people. Like, for some people that is their enjoyment, and that's super cool. But this time around I was like, you know what, I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna see what this game actually is about. I'm gonna read the quest, because I've never done that before. And I'm having a blast. I'm having an absolute blast taking my time. It's changed the way that I even play video games. Like, I play video games completely different these days. I've played Cataclysm, or I've played since Cataclysm 2010. Jeez. That's a good amount of time to invest in something you love. And that's amazing. I played in, so Bravely says, I played in Mists of Pandaria, and then I played in War Within. In MoP, they took the whole skill tree away, which I loved in Kata. And in War Within, they made the skill tree so cool again, so I came back. I loved the skill tree in Cataclysm and questioned the MoP skill tree. Sorry if that was confusing. I think it's only slightly confusing to me because I haven't played retail in so long, but I think I know what you're talking about. When they did away with the skill tree, are you talking about like this kind of skill tree that they had, and then they condensed it into that one tree that was literally just like you could just pick between like a list of things and just kind of only get like four or five options? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Okay, gotcha. So in War Within, did they kind of go back to a skill tree more like this one, or is it just a little bit different? Because if they went back to a more I guess a variety type of thing, that's really cool, to give you more options to just enjoy. Okay, I'm done with those. I need to make sure I'm killing the right stuff that I need here. What is that one? Okay, already did that one. Oh, we finally got a Scorpid Venom. Oh my goodness. Almost carbon copy of the old talent tree from Vanilla Wrath of the Lich King. Yo, that's really cool then. No wonder you came back. That's super, super cool. I'm glad that they decided to bring that variety and choice back to the game. Like, when you have more options as a player, it's just so much fun to play exactly how you want, because when you have a lot more options, you can just build out your character to play how you want, look how you want, the whole shebang, man. Yeah, really cool for sure. For sure. I'm pretty excited for what the new expansion is going to bring. Obviously, I won't be playing it just yet, but I love to see new stuff. Like, I saw someone in the house building type thing, someone had built like a sauna lodge, and I thought that was just crazy cool. Just people out here building homes and saunas, and like, I never thought in a million years WoW would be able to implement something like that, but just even more customization to enjoy the game. One more question: is this map Race Wars from Fast and Furious 1? Is Don Torito waiting behind this racing line? Dude, I don't even know what's going on here, man. It does kind of remind me of like a weird death race Mad Max type thing. There's some kind of crazy, like, they're building like scorpion venom fueled race cars. Like, these gnomes and goblins are freaking crazy. I didn't think the Shimmering Flats would actually just be a questing zone to help build wacky scientific race cars. That's essentially what I'm getting. All right, we're done with the hardened shells. We're almost done with the car parts too. Ooh, there's Okay, there's a few scorpions out here. I definitely need those. Oh yeah, there's 3 of them out here. Where is this? Can you zoom out on your map, please? Yeah. Let's see here. So I don't know if you can see it very well. Let's see here. So we're right here, and it's right above Tanaris and Dustswallow Marsh, and then here's the Barrens right here. So yeah, we're in this zone. So you got like the Thousand Needles here from the Barrens, and then right into the Shimmering Flats. Right here on Kalimdor. Three minutes, nature damage inflicted every 3 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that real quick. That's a no-go. 100%. East of Thousand Needles, cool. Oh, yep. And then from the Barrens, you just take that little, what is it? There's like a lift that you just kind of take down. Okay, so this camp looks as if they did not have a good time partying out in the desert. An iron lockbox? I don't think I'm gonna take that one. It only vendors for 87 copper though. Do I have anything that vendors for less than that? Yeah, I'll take it. I think that's also one of the coolest things in Classic. I think one experience is the Classic world and everyone is there, not split up into different, different continents and everything. Yep, just Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms, and there you go, man. There you go. I can probably assume that in retail, because the game is so vast at this point, like you have people in whatever's the current expansion, right? And then you have people that are probably playing in the Classic world, some people playing in the Burning Crusade world, some in Mist of Pandaria world. Like, there's just so many different places to play. And I think it was Lyra at some point in maybe the last couple of streams that said something about like being able to take chromie time and I guess actually like level in certain areas to be able to essentially just replay that expansion at that level sort of thing. Oh, we need to put thorns back on. And I also got blessed with power word fortitude, and I didn't even see that person. I would have buffed them too. Maybe I was in the middle of fighting or something. I just didn't even see it. Yeah, don't get me started on Twinkle's time travel or whatever. It's called Sparky's Parallel. Yeah, Chromie, so everyone is in a parallel universe, but it splits the player base so hard. Makes no sense. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no. Never be sorry about rambling, man. That's what we do here. We just ramble. Good old Chromie time. I don't really know too much about it, but I know for sure, me personally, I just want to be able to experience, like, you know, we're doing Classic Vanilla right now, the story of it, and I want to be able to experience, like, the Burning Crusade story. And this is just from, like, a campaign perspective, right? Like, just the story of each expansion, you know, to be able to experience that from the Horde side and kind of see what their life is like in that expansion and their whole side of things, and then also the Alliance side of how they're viewing the world at that time too. Excuse me. Okay, we need another, let's do another defense potion real quick. They last for an hour, so I'll go ahead and throw that on. Where is that at? Did it even make though? Because I feel like, yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't have any bag space. I love the Chromie and Zori Dormy, preserving old world content. I play on my mage as locked, level 55 on all old world content. I have no idea what Zori Dormy is. What in the world is going on? I feel like I'm gonna be like, by the time we get to like retail at some point, I feel like I'm gonna have like some sort of culture shock, man. Got all these different names going on, all these different systems. That's all right though. Brinkley says I love it. That's goofy, man. I'm over here pressing one button, just like reading these quests, and then y'all are just zooming by on retail in your fast cars. It's one dragon that can switch you to different instances of a map. Whoa, what is the new version of it? Zori Dormy? It kind of sounds like the dragon Nozdormu or something like that. Isn't he like the dragon of time, or the timekeeping dragon of the bronze dragonflight? I think we ran into that guy at one point in one of our quests. I think on our paladin at some point. All right, what else do I need? I feel like I look at everything on the map and it's what I need. Watching your stream is therapeutic. Well, Bravely, I appreciate you saying that, man. I appreciate it. That's very, very kind of you. I was hoping that we would get a Venom, because these guys, I've noticed this about questing in Classic. I've so noticed it after all this time so far, is that like when you get a quest that says collect something and it's only like a few of it, you're in for a ride, because it's probably not going to drop for a while. They're like, oh yeah, you only need like 2 of these, you know, no big deal. An hour later you get one and you're like, oh yeah, we're almost there. Oh, there's that same gnome. Who else do we need here? Oh my goodness, we still need oh my gosh. We still need to kill these gazers. And we actually haven't seen as many vultures as I thought we would. There's a ton of these beasts over here. What in the world? I guess was this a Tauren encampment at one point? This is definitely a Tauren encampment at one point, for sure. Maybe the Tauren were kind of into race cars for a little bit, and they weren't ready to take on the beasts of the Shimmering Flats, and so they kind of got pushed out of here. I could see that happening. How about the animal species? Wide ecological disaster. Because no zebras have hooves and no raptors have fangs, and you need 5 of each, yet had to kill an entire population. Oh my gosh, don't I know it. That reminds me of like Stranglethorn Vale. Goodness gracious, man. Or oh, what is it? In the Burning Crusade, what is that one zone where you have to kill so many animals? And I believe it's for Hemming Nessingwary all over again. I feel like he's in every expansion wanting you to kill about 800 animals of 30 different species. I bet he's even in retail right now. He's somewhere wanting you to kill something. That dude never dies. He's got plot armor for sure. He'll never see a grave, man. That dude has the Sorcerer's Stone, 100%. We got 10 out of 10 on those. Can I grab this without making him upset? You know what? Hold on. I've got a remedy for that. We're gonna soothe him and keep him chill. There you go. Take your medicine. Take your medicine. Be good. Oh my gosh, it worked. Okay. I did not expect that to work. Because he was getting a little too close. We're like my favorite, collect 10 heads to kill, oh yeah, kill 80 plus wolves. How did these survive without heads? Yeah, I know. You need 10 heads, but you gotta kill over like 300. You're like, dude, this doesn't make any sense. I know. We're gonna have to talk to HR about this one. Guys, our wolves don't have heads. All right, fingers crossed. We're getting a scorpion venom. All right, believe. I believe. All right, I'm gonna roll for it. Let's do a slash roll. Let's see if it. Okay, we got a 46 roll, so we got almost a 50% chance. Let's see. I'm not rolling again. I'm not rolling again. I'm not doing that to myself. All right. This is the one. He looks like he has a lot of venom. Actually, he does look kind of intense, for sure. I don't know what they did. I don't know if it's just an anniversary thing or what they've done. But Classic actually, from a graphical standpoint, doesn't look that bad. Like, it's pretty good for what it is. I don't know if they actually did some changes to where things do look sharper and a little bit more colorful, but it looks pretty good. Unless they were undercover undead army, then it does make sense. Oh yeah? I feel like there's probably a lot of undercover undead out here. That seems like their kind of vibe. Freaking weirdos. They're everywhere. Oh man. I guess that makes sense. They're called gazers and they stun you with their gaze. They're sort of like little Medusas, but you know, you don't turn to stone exactly. I feel like there are some of these basilisks out in the world that actually do turn you to stone for a little bit. If not in Classic, I feel like they are in some other expansion. Okay, those are done. What else do we need here? The venom, and I know for sure we need more of those birds. But they are definitely not like as together as I thought that they would. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, the art style mostly, and they added AI scaled textures. But 80% of WoW graphics is carried easy to draw graphical style and art direction. I did not know that they added AI scaled textures. That's really cool. I think that, dude, that's pretty neat that AI can now kind of do stuff like that. When you can take older games, add in AI to to mess with the textures and like graphical stuff. I think that's, man. And this is just the beginning, right? Like the whole AI revolution, like we're like in the baby steps of it, man. This is almost like kind of what it was like for the start of the internet, right? This is like the very beginning of AI. Think about like 10 years from now, 5 years from now, how far things will progress. Like I'm so excited to see just, I don't know, man. Like especially in the world of gaming, you know, what they're going to be doing in the future with AI, how that's going to influence how NPCs in video games work, and how you connect with the world, how the world can like change and develop, you know, weather systems, weather patterns, day-night cycles, like all these really just cool things, and eventually virtual reality becoming even more intense. Like I don't watch a ton of anime, okay? But the one anime that I absolutely adored is Sword Art Online. Yes, I don't want to be trapped in a video game, and like if I die in the game, I die in real life. But the fact that you can log into a game and be in it, kind of like I mean, yeah, I mean, just like when you're like actually in it, experiencing the world, and you can't tell the difference, but you know you're in the game. That would be so freaking wild. Okay, a bump in the road. I hope you didn't kill any of the basilisks on the tracks themselves. I don't think I did. I think it's pretty clear. It takes a long time for the carcasses to decay in the sun, and I'd rather not have to take a shovel out to clean it up. No, I don't doubt it. I think we kept it clean though. So I think you're good, man. Yeah, I want to turn these quests in just to also kind of like reduce what's on our little map here. All right, this is the hardened shells.
Can I help you? Off and away.
Okay, my brother is making progress with his new fuel design, and that has me worried. I need to start work on a tortoise shell fuel tank as soon as possible. Do you have those shells? Well, we got you. We're gonna make sure you guys are taken care of. All right, you got them. Thanks. These shells are harder than I thought. When I work with them, I'll probably bend a whole box full of tools. Well, all right. That's what we did it for. Gonna make sure you're good to go. Who's this? Oh yeah, the rocket car parts. All right. Look at all that. There's some good stuff in that heap of junk. I'm sure I can pawn it off for a hefty sum. And is that an ear I see squashed between two sheets of metal? I sure wouldn't want to be that pilot, no doubt. Thank you. Here's your pay, and here's some advice free of charge. If you look hard enough, you can always find profit in someone else's tragedy. Oh my gosh. That was a little bit more dark than I was expecting. That's a little bit more dark than I was expecting. All right, let's get out of there. I guess that dwarf is all about making money, that's for sure. All right, we need one more scorpion venom. Okay, I thought that there would be another bird over here, but maybe not. Maybe no birds today. Oh, I've got an idea. So right here, there's a ton of scorpions. And then south, there was a ton of those gazer type things. Oh, heck yeah. Rock on. Okay. So I have a feeling. So if there was a ton of scorpions right here, and there was a lot of those sun gazer type things over there, I bet there's a lot more birds. Wait, I know that there was a lot of tortoises up here. So maybe there's a lot more birds to the east. Yeah, we're gonna go check the east. See what's going on. How close are we to... Okay, yeah. Ooh, what is this? Weasel's Crater? I wonder what happened here. Nothing good, I bet. I bet they, I bet one of them, with all those different car parts and kind of weird fuel type stuff, I bet they blew a hole in this place. I believe it. Because those dudes are actually crazy. They're probably playing with, like, nuclear fallout stuff. Speaking of Fallout, Fallout Season 2 coming out soon. And I'm pretty stoked, I think. That first season, I really, you know, I was pleasantly surprised. I really enjoyed that first season of Fallout, and I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. Because when you see a lot of these movie or show adaptations for like video games, especially in the past, dude, we were right. Oh my gosh, we were right. So the east side, you got all these birds chilling. So north side, we had turtles. West side, we had scorpions. South side, the gazers. East side, the scavenger birds. Yep, we did it. Let me put thorns back on. I knew there had to be some sort of pattern to this. It started to become so obvious. Okay, 4 out of 10. Those sell for what, 3 silver? Yeah, let's get rid of that and we'll take that. Is there anything else that I can kind of just like get rid of real quick rather? I know I need to sell this for sure. That's 7 silver for that. Stringy vulture meat. I'll get rid of that piece. But yeah, from past experiences, like when you look at movie or show adaptations from video games, usually they're not that great. Like some of the old movies that were based off video games, I think they have like a cult following, but like in reality, they weren't that great. But I think Fallout really changed that for me, because that was done really, really well. Just the way that they shot it too, like it looked good. I will have to say though, and like with a heavy heart too, like I don't want to say this, but it just is what it is. I tried watching the Halo show because I do love Halo, and it just like it kind of lost me. It fell so flat. I didn't really love it. I couldn't even finish not season 1. I couldn't finish the first episode. Like after the first initial like intense scene, it sort of just, I don't know. It didn't do it, man. All right, 7 out of 10. Okay, we're good. We literally just need these birds. I should probably loot it though, because I feel like that helps with the respawn times. 6 silver. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Yeah, I definitely feel like it helps the respawn timers. Maybe I'll go back inwards here just to see if maybe there's a few over here. I'm a fan of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, which was in movie metric utter failure, but in game niche metrics okay. But for me personally, one of my all-time favorites. Oh, I bet. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. Like, I've never played one, never like seen anything. But with how popular it is, I can only imagine that like most of the stuff that they come out with is really, really good. Oh, did he sheep that one? Yeah, I'm gonna attack it. That's a vulture, right? Yep, it's a vulture. He sheeped a vulture. I will say, as far as Final Fantasy goes, that remake that they did recently looked like, art style wise, really freaking cool. Maybe we can grab another one down here. No, actually, I'm gonna make my way back up here. I have a good feeling they might respawn pretty quick. I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right. Let's get rid of that. Just to get that time. Oh, look at him go! The gnome racer. Yep, they're definitely blowing stuff up out here. That fuel looks way too, like, toxic. I can recommend you Final Fantasy VII Remake or Final Fantasy 15. Both are easy for newcomers. Okay. Final Fantasy 15 is... That's not the online one, is it? Is that 14? Because I know that there's one that you play online, like an MMO. But yeah, I think it's 7, the remake, that looked graphically, like, really nice. Oh, I think this hunter is... Oh, it's a troll hunter. I can buff them. Here you go, man. There you go. I know they're looking for the vultures too. We'll just go ahead and move on. Final Fantasy 14 is MMO. Okay, gotcha. Which I've heard really good things about that game too. I heard even like not as an MMO, but just as like a story, I heard that they had a really great, like, I guess campaign, or I guess just like story in general as an MMO, which is really, really neat. I always like those freaking what are those chocobos or something, those little chickens that you ride. Freaking love those. Somewhat recently, I played Assassin's Creed. Oh, what is the Egypt one? Not Odyssey. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember the name of that one. But it was set in Egypt, and for your mount, they had like an option to, I guess, transmog your mount to... No. It was a gift. You did like a side quest, like a random... AC Origin, yes, thank you, Lyra. There's just random quests that I guess is like a crossover with Final Fantasy, and you end up getting this weird chocobo style camel. I thought that was just wicked wild, man. And I think you get a sword and a shield too, and it's all like Final Fantasy looking. But that was a really cool, just little side crossover quest. I really enjoyed Origins. Origins was freaking wild. I do love Spartan stuff though too. So, and like Greek mythology. So Odyssey was definitely a neat, just a neat vibe. Oh my goodness, there is no birds out here. It's also the desert too, so. Played it too. Yes, Final Fantasy 15, you get to see Arden and Chocobo Camel, Machine Sword, and Shield that are Noctis. Main character of Final 15, the Motorblade. Huh. That's interesting. So like in Final Fantasy 15, did they do any sort of like crossover with Assassin's Creed Origins? Like, since they did it with Origins, does Origin stuff show up in Final Fantasy? Oh my goodness, these vultures, man. Oh, there's one right now. They heard me talking about them. They heard me spitting. Oh, that's so cool. So it's full on crossover back and forth. Rock on. That's what I love to see, man. 9 out of 10. Man, we're almost there. This zone kind of gives me vibes from, oh shoot, what's that? Kind of like, Ungoro Crater, oddly enough. Because in Ungoro, we just killed a ton of things. Like tons of like dinosaurs, tons of gorillas. What else? Like slime oozes. Yeah, it was like every quest you had out there had you killing an animal. Like a lot of them. I don't think we'll be doing Ungoro on our druid though. I think we'll be trying something else. I know for sure I want to quest out in Ashara, as I've never ever been out there. Ooh, what's that? Oh man, we don't need it though. Dang. What's it sell for? 10 silver? Let's get rid of something that doesn't sell for a whole lot. See, that's 3 silver, 2 silver. I guess we'll get rid of those. Wait a second. No, I want to keep my food. I want to keep my food, that's for sure. Let's grab that. I think we're done, aren't we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are. Yep. We'll just turn these quests in. Also, what level is Ashara? 45 to 55. Okay, we're a little ways off, so we don't even need to mention that one. Technically, Thousand Needles says to level 35. Yo. There was a random quest just popped up in Freewind Post. It's called Family Tree, and it has you going out to Desolus. I think Desolus might have to be the next one, because I think we have several quests that are actually wanting us to like go out there. What in the... This dude's name is Plucky Johnson. What? This place is so weird. I'm just gonna like continue on. All right, the load lightning, and this was for the hollow vulture bones. Okay, do you have those bones for me? Yes, we do. I was just about to start working on lightening the steering rig, but I don't want to open her up without all the parts that I need. Okay, we got you. All right, great. I can get the crew working on this right away. Thank you. Okay. Goblin sponsorship? Heck yeah, let's do it. Our racing team is the pride of goblins everywhere. You'd be surprised at some of the people who contribute in one way or another to our team. You know Gazlo? He tracks down parts from around the world for us. He even came down to work on one of our rigs once. A few weeks ago, he said he'd send us a new prototype fuel regulator, but it hasn't come yet. He's usually very prompt. Maybe you wouldn't mind going to Ratchet to ask about him. Actually, I think we have another quest leading us to Ratchet, also for a ship, or like shipment of parts. I think for the... It's not for the goblins, it's for the gnomes, I believe. Okay, so maybe you wouldn't mind going to Ratchet to ask him about it. I wouldn't be so pushy, but the gnomes are gaining on us. Well, we're kind of working for the gnomes too, man. We're neutral here. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want the goblins to win. Kind of want the goblins to win. They're my boys. All right, Fizzle. We got your venom for that fuel, man. All right, this venom is going to work great. Thank you. Now I just need to boil it down, apply Skipper Automor, add a Nega Catalyst, and Draught. Where's my notes? I don't know.
Very well then.
Martek the Exiled. Okay, so he's developing the new fuel, but now he says I'm developing a new engine that'll make the car go so fast. Fast enough to fly. I know it. I just need to make pistons that can handle very, very heavy stress. All my trials have failed because I can't make pistons hard enough. But there is one who might know how. His name is Martek the Exiled. He is a great smith and knows more about metal than anyone. Take him this letter. I know he can help. But he's kind of far away. In Azeroth, in the Badlands, in a camp with a goblin. Find him. Dude, that is kind of far away. Out in the Badlands? Let's look. So we're here on Kalimdor. All the way over... Dude. All the way over here. How would we do that? Oh my goodness. We would probably have to... Oh my goodness. We'd have to go to Orgrimmar. Then we would have to fly over to the Gromgol base camp. And then maybe we could make our way to Hemmick Nessingwary to talk to him. And then we would literally have to just run our way. Oh my gosh, man. Through Elwyn Forest, right? Into Red Ridge. No, wait. How would we do that? That's crazy. I shall be jumping to sleep. Have fun in WoW, though. All right, Lyra. Have a fantastic week. It was good to see you again. And thanks for being here.
Hi, how are you? Alrighty then.
Oh my goodness. How would we even get there? Because if we had to get to the Badlands, we would probably have to... Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe, you know what? Maybe we would have to go from Hillsbrad Foothills and make our way down through Arathi Highlands, through the wetlands, through Loch Modan, and then down. So it would be kind of a trip. That would be kind of fun, though. I'm not gonna lie. That would be sort of like a cool little trip to do. Talk about an adventure.
Need assistance?
Okay, encrusted tail fins. Our rocket car is the fastest thing on the flats. So fast that I'm afraid friction is going to tear it apart. To prevent that, I need to create a composite to coat the car's moving parts. It must be hard but not brittle, and must be resistant to salt corrosion, or time spent on the shimmering flats will eat it away. Have you heard of the Vile Reef? It's off the coast of Stranglethorn Vale. Salt scale murlocs live there, and their tail fins are a crucial ingredient of my composite.
Be seeing you.
You know, excuse me, I'm actually kind of like... like kind of floored that a lot of these quests for the Shimmering Flats have you going around the world. Like, that's pretty intense. Let's see here. Yeah, like this one has you going to Stranglethorn to take Cravel's Kate to Hemet Nessingwary. Oh, this is an elite quest, the Encrusted Tailfins. Then Martek has you go into the Badlands. This one goes to Ratchet, and this one also to Ratchet. So I guess the move is to go to Ratchet. Do I want to use my Hearthstone right now? Or do we want to wait until we get to, you know what? I think we'll use it now. We'll get to Freewind Post. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to Freewind Post. Wait, hold on. Let's make sure there's no like weird hidden quests around here. Okay, I think we're good. So we're gonna go to Freewind Post. We're gonna pick up that quest that leads to Desolace. Okay, and then I think from there, we're gonna... Did it always show you the quest difficulty? That... You know, Brave, what do you mean, like, quest difficulty? Like where it says elite on there, or the color? Because I think it always used to show you, like, if it's an elite quest, or, like, with the color scheme, like, yellow being, like, you know, like, oh, this is normal, it's within your level range, orange, you might need a buddy, red, like, bro, come on, kind of thing. But I think did it always let you zoom in on the maps like that, or is that anniversary? And yes, I mean color and elite things. Oh, as far as the map goes, I believe this is an add-on that I use. Let's see here if I can tell you like what. Okay, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Yeah, I think it's a map add-on called like Leatrix. Yeah, Leatrix Maps. So it lets you kind of like move the map. You can even like make it like, you know, larger, or, you know, zoom in, and then also in areas that you haven't discovered or ever been into, like say I've never been to Silithus, right? I can click on Silithus and I can still see everything that's there. Like it's only slightly shadowed from where I haven't discovered it yet, but like it still lets you see kind of the layout of what it looks like without being completely darkened for you like it would normally. Let me try to move this back to where I had it. Okay. Oh, add-on, thanks. That was all. Oh, no, you're good, man. You're good.
Greetings.
Yeah, it just makes it just a little bit easier. Okay, family tree. This is the quest that just randomly showed up. That wasn't here before. So I think when we hit level 32, this quest just magically appeared here in Freewind Post. So let's take a look. So Cliffwatcher Longhorn has a quest here called Family Tree. He says, my brother Nataka is stationed at Ghostwalker Post over in Desolace. I'd like to ask you, could you give this report to him for me? A year has passed since the last time I wrote. There has been unusual centaur activity since then, and he should be informed. Journey to Stone Talon Mountain north of the crossroads, and then head west into the Charred Vale. From there, head south into Desolace. There you will find a road going south to Ghostwalker Post. All right. So it's been a year since he's wrote his bro, and we're delivering the report. Also, I heard a warlock around here. Where's he at? I wanted to buff him, but I don't think we're gonna make it to him. Can we at least get his pet? Oh, we got his pet at least. Do you see the quest on the map? So like with the add-on questy, it does show you like kind of where on the map. Like we've never been to Desolace, right? But it does show you on the map right here like quests that you technically could pick up or do. So it does show you where quests are, which is super helpful because when we first started this stream, and like not like our Tauren stream, here, let's make sure that we get, I wanted to go to Orgrimmar so that we could fly over, right? No, we need to go to Ratchet. That's what I'm thinking.
What brings you here?
But when we started on our Paladin,
What?
we were just doing like no add-ons, anything like that. And I came to find out that like in World of Warcraft, there are so many quests in zones that you may never come across. Like, unless you actually go truly explore nearly every inch of a zone. And like, even then, sometimes you just might not even know. Or like, if you out-level certain things, you don't ever see that a quest is there because you've out-leveled it, and like, the little quest bubble doesn't show, right, on the person if you've out-leveled it. So we decided to go ahead and add Questy on so that we could actually see in each zone, to get the full picture of the story, right, where quests are, so that we can actually enjoy the campaign to the fullest of each zone. Because like I remember thinking that I did all the quests in a zone, and then like randomly I would go to another zone, then they would have a quest for me to go back to that zone, and it was just like, I was like, wait, what? So we never actually finished the zone. There's still so many quests here. And I remember the first time that I downloaded Questy, I think it was Red Ridge Mountains when we were leveling on our Paladin. And I saw all these quests pop up all over the map, and I was like, dude, I never knew this was here. Like, we never saw any of this. So I really do love Questy to be able to show us where quests are so that we can like actually get the full story of each zone. All right, so we're making our way to Orgrimmar here. We still got a little bit of a flight. I think right now I'm just gonna take like a few minute break while we're in flight. So I will see you guys in probably about, just a couple minutes. So we'll just take a quick break. Okie dokie. We are back. I keep seeing Orgrimmar like we're flying to Orgrimmar. Oh my gosh. This dude is rocking out with that sword though. Grand Marshal Lockhart. That's a cool name, especially for like the gear that he's wearing and his hairstyle and color. It reminds me of Professor Lockhart from Harry Potter. 100%. That is so goofy. But he is rocking a super cool sword. The flight break? Yeah, Brave. If there's long flights, man, I am taking a break. And I am getting up, walking around, moving these legs, man. Moving these legs a little bit. All right, what am I looking here? I gotta figure out what I'm doing now. All right, we need to hit up the Goblin sponsorship. Duh, will do. You should have the flight screen and a small A4 with the be right back screen. That's actually like a really good idea. I'll have to figure out how to do that. No, for real, that's like a really chill idea. All right, Gazlo, what's good, bro?
Just passing through.
Pozik sent you, huh? You know, Pozik was one of the most respected tinkerers in Undermine before he retired to start working on the racers. The first thing he did when he joined the team was develop the 2-engine model racers. Could be that the businesses will suffer without him working with the Tinkerers Union. But who cares, right? There's nothing like the races. All right. Let's do it.
Welcome to Ratchet. Hope you're looking for
Back
work.
to what you came here about. I know I promised Pozic that I'd deliver a new fuel regulator for him, but I still haven't received it yet. Revelgaz over in Booty Bay said he'd have it shipped over, but it might be slipped through the cracks somehow. If that's true, there's not much we can do about it. We can at least find out if it was dispatched from Booty Bay. Check in with Wharfmaster Lawsgill over there. He should be able to check the cargo records. Okay, so we're definitely getting the runaround right now. The shipments are in. They haven't received this, haven't received that. What's going on, guys? What is happening? All for the love of the race. All right, here's good old Wharfmaster Dizzywig.
Time is money, friend.
All right, you dropping off or picking up? Well, I think we're dropping off a part order request. I hope you got them.
Be good.
Oh, yeah. Parts for Cravel. I'm glad you're here. These things have been sitting out here for days, and I was afraid they'd rust. Yeah.
Keep it real.
Here's Cravel's package, and when you deliver it, tell him. If he wants more special orders, then he'll have to pay his tab. All right.
Have a good one.
Wait, we need to go to Booty Bay, though, don't we? I hope so. Where is this at? Yes, we're gonna travel. Let's buff these people. He's level 60, so I don't think he'll need it, but a 30-minute buff never hurt anybody. And they're all Horde players too, so that definitely helps. There you go, man. Does everybody have a buff? Man, that's so cool. I love this unrelenting rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer, man. Oh, let's buff his pet too. There you go, buddy. And away we go, off into the sunset. Uh-oh, I hear a warlock pet. We're gonna buff his pet too. Oh, it went away. Maybe he can't you, as a warlock, can't you sacrifice your pet to get some sort of buff as a warlock? Good old Booty Bay. I don't think we'll quest too much on, or here in Stranglethorn rather, on our Tauren. Okay, here's good old Wharfmaster. Do we need to talk to anybody else here though? Okay, we're good. We're good. Here's Wharfmaster.
How you doing?
I see some interesting characters come and go here at the port. Watch yourself. It's never clear who to trust, with what all of the shady activity that goes on here. Okay.
Be good.
So, shipments to Ratchet. Let me check the logbooks. No, the most recent shipment I have on record of going out to Ratchet were boots from Drizzlik. Hasn't been much else, other than building supplies and tools. Definitely no race parts. Alright.
Keep it real.
I'm afraid I can't be much more of help to you. If you'd like to follow up on it more, I'd suggest you go hit up the Baron himself. If there's anyone who knows Revelgaz's business, it's Revelgaz. You'll find him at the tavern across the harbor, top floor.
Have a
All right.
good one.
Yes, sir. You got it. Oh, man, we can't use our travel form out here. I'm not sure why Booty Bay isn't considered outside though. But that's okay. Yep, the giant shark. I think we can get up through this way maybe. Oh Oh my goodness. I could sit here all day with this music, man. Like, this is the kind of music that makes me just enjoy WoW. It's like, you got no worries. Just kick back. Enjoy the ride. All right, here's the Baron himself. Big dude Revelgaz.
Keep your nose clean in my town.
All right. Oh, yes, sir. Will do.
Well met, traveler. There's a
Oh.
to be had here if you're clever enough.
Sure, of course, I know what you're talking about. Nope, I can't help you, though. Some of my men were supposed to go track down the blueprints for the fuel regulator, but they came back empty-handed.
Adventure awaits.
See, the venture company shredders out in Lake Nasferiti, in the northern Stranglethorn, rather, have been equipped with a new model fuel regulator. I was thinking that Pozic would be able to take advantage of it if he could get some details. Unfortunately, Kozil, the foreman out there, appears to be a little more clever than I gave him credit for. You, however, seem like you might have more luck finding the blueprints, though. I know he keeps them in his house, but they're almost certainly under lock and key. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna have us go out into the middle of Stranglethorn? Dude. Is it? Let's see. Okay, there's the encrusted tailfins, though. That's an elite quest. Okay, I don't see it. Okay, let's recheck this. Okay, the venture company shredders out in Lake Nasferiti, northern Stranglethorn. Okay, oh, there it is. So it's a red quest to us. Let's see here. Looking for more or help with, let's see, Goblin sponsorship, or let's see if anyone's down. Because those are, like, Goblin sponsorship is considered a level 37 quest for us. And then the Tailfins, level 35. And what are we? What are we actually? We're level 32. Okay. While we're here, though, let's pick up the Wind Master here, the Wind Rider Master, for sure. And then, I think really the best thing for us to do is, if we want to do encrusted tailfins, we could. But either way, we are going to have to make our way to Orgrimmar, because we might go on an adventure and go to the Badlands. It's a possibility. But then there's good old Hemet Nessingwary is up there too. The only thing that freaks me out about Stranglethorn is the fact that there's a lot of like gorillas and I think raptors around here. So even trying to get onto the road to get up there, and then I think we have to deal with like panthers too and tigers over there. I have both quests. Nice. Let's rock. So there's a level 35 orc hunter that says that they have both of those quests. Let's see if we can do them. Okay. Oh man. I'm a ways off, but making my way up. I don't know. Welcome back. Hey, thank you, Brave. I appreciate that, man. This might be a little spicy, trying to make our way to northern Stranglethorn without oh gosh. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should. No, I think this might be quicker, is just to deal with it. But it's gonna get a little spicy because I think we might run into some like gorillas and stuff. Like, what level is that gorilla? Oh, it's level 41. The last time I was here was as a paladin. I was still low level, but at least I had a bubble to kind of like help me out. So we'll be working with a level 35 hunter. And I think we're both going to take on the encrusted tails and then also that level 37 shredder. I know, Brave. The freaking gorillas out here are... They're nasty, dude. Actually nasty. What level is that one? It's dead, though. It's 40. Okay, it looks like... Dude, it looks like someone came through here and killed some gorillas that were close to the road. So we have a guardian angel out here somewhere. I swear, I think the universe is like sending us some like cool people to help out. The way is clear. Because I remember when we made our way all the way from like the northern, like Duskwood, all the way down to Booty Bay on our paladin, we were getting smacked left and actually right. But I had that bubble constantly to help out. And then obviously, what is it, like Hand of Justice or something like that? Whatever stun stuff. Yo, we need a mount. Huh. We need a mount, my dude. We got eight more levels till 40. That we might get a mount. Uh-oh, what level is that? That's level 37. We're gonna keep our distance as much as we can from things. Dude, that one's level, that's question mark. He's gotta be at least 45 or more. I would buff you, but that thing has aggro on you right now, and I'm not gonna deal with it. I love you, though. Because I know as soon as I would have buffed him, that panther would have just been like, oh, oh, hello. These tigers, 38. Yep. That's a no-go for you, boy. Well, I'm thankful for this this hunter's patience. I'm glad that he had both of the quests that we're on right now. So that's super helpful. Looking for more. I'm just gonna see if there's anybody else that might need it. Because you just never know if someone needs something. I don't know if it's safe for me even to like get off the road. No, it's not even safe. Even right here, I'm feeling a little iffy about, because I think these gorillas are like right on the road essentially. Yeah, they get a little close up here. Yep, there's one right there. Let me mark him. Okay. There's a 34 priest, so if he's running through here, we might be okay. Oh, okay. And a 35 hunter. Well, if anything goes wrong, I know that we have people around our level and we can just team up and make it happen. Even though they're alliance, in this case, we'll have to team up. And hopefully this little road right here is clear. I think I see a tiger over here. No, that's a raptor. It's level 35, so it's not too bad. But I still want to stay clear. Stranglethorn wasn't on my bingo card today, but here we are. That's the nature of Warcraft, I suppose. You never know what's gonna pop up for the day. I think we will be okay with the two of us, says the hunter. For sure. We're gonna give it a shot, aren't we? We gonna give it a shot. Let me pick up this Wind Rider first. I'm glad we got that. And let's do the do. Let's see how we do. I'll get everybody buffed up. And does he have that? Yep, he's got that buff too. All right. Let's make sure he gets buffed up. All right. It's time. Let's do it. Out into the waters of life. I'm glad that he can ranged pull them towards us here, though. Oh my gosh, is that them over there? No, not yet. Oh, you actually got to kind of swim out here, don't you? They're not very close. Like, they're actually out here. Where are these things? Oh shoot, they're murlocs. Here, let's stay with our dude though. Right below us. Let's see if he can pull one. Here we go. I gotta keep a watch on the on my breath though, because I sort of have like a weird habit of dying underwater. Oh no, my cat doesn't swim fast enough. Oh, this should be an interesting quest. Where's this? Oh, he's running away, isn't he? Inventory full? Heck no, dude. I should have sold. Yep, I definitely should have sold when I had the chance. I can't do this without underwater breathing, I'm afraid. I can pull to the top. Okay, yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to pull him. There we go. Yeah, because of his breathing. They're really far down there. Like, I was not expecting, well, one, I didn't expect them to be murlocs, but they're actually like on the sea floor. All right, let's see if we got it. Where is it? Okay, cool. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. I can already tell. It's a collect quest. Plus, we're in a party, so I think that makes it even a little more difficult. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit more. Did it despawn? I think it did. It resisted. Here, let's use a mana potion. and pull to the top. This one might not even be worth it, man. This looks like one of those goofy quests. We'll see though, because we need 10. Oh yeah, I don't think. Yeah, let's. Yeah, this is a goofy one. For sure. Need to pay off a shaman. Definitely get that. Let me see if I can grab another one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on this. Totally get it, man. Wanna do Shredder or nah? Let's see if he's down to do the Shredder. Yeah, that quest is a little crazy. Especially for those that don't have any sort of underwater type breathing. But I think we're gonna try out the Shredder and see how that fares for us. I think that might work out just a little bit better. And it's really just like right up there, so we might give it a shot. Is this an undead or something? No, it's a human. Yeah, let's see if we have any more luck. We might be able to do that solo. It'll be a little rough, but I think we could technically do it. Let me not get too ahead of myself, because here, let's buff him though. There you go, man. There's a little healing too. Let's wait up on our hunter friend here, because I don't want to get it too ahead of myself, just because there's so many high level things. We'll just wrap our way around here. Heck, I think even in the lake there might be some enemies. Some fish or something. Uh-oh, that's a gorilla. Oh, it's level 33 though, so that's not too bad. Okay, I guess we're gonna take it on. I do like his bird. What does that do? Or yeah. What does that do? It does like a melee attack power reduced by 50. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm sure we're gonna pull this gorilla, so we're just gonna go get it done. And then in the water, there's some gators, it looks like. Ooh, a mace. 3 agility. 3 strength. I'll probably just greed on it. Yeah, I'll just greed on it. All right. Across the pond. And then we should be right at the shredders, right? Oh, we need the... Oh. We need the goblin key and the shredder part, right? Yeah, the blueprints Okay. Causel's key. So we have to go after Causal. Let's get out of this water. There we go. So Causal is, where is he at? Geologist. Okay. Venture company work boss. Uh-oh. Oh no. Nicodemus. We're going bear for this. Yeah, I'm gonna take it from the bird. He needs some health, man. There you go. I think Causal is on this thing here. Yeah, I don't think Causal is over there. I think we gotta go up this thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like up there. Yeah, I think up this ramp in the water. Yeah. Yeah, he should be at the top. He should be up at the top. These dudes play no games though, that's for sure. Okay, he jumped right in the water too. Oh shoot, let's heal. And let's get a little bit of a, there you go. I'm glad that you can work together with people in this game, because my goodness. Ooh, I'll take a healing potion. Yeah. Yeah. He might be up top here. I'm pretty sure. If I was Causal, I would be up here, probably in that little hut right there. Can we pull it back just a little bit? I wonder if he's higher level. Uh-oh. Yep, if I was Causal rather, I would be in this little hut. Let's see if he's in there. Can I zoom out enough? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Yep. There's our boy. I'm trying to pull some aggro. There we go. All right, we got the key. Causal's key. I'll get rid of some turtle meat. There you go. All right, and then we need, think this way. Oh, I'm typing in all caps for a second. Ooh, some life root. Do we need that guy? No. Is it, oh, I can't even talk for a second. Oh, sweet. Yep, right there, right there. Nice. Amazing, man. Thank you so much. All right. You too, bro. Okay, so the fun part begins because now we are alone in Stranglethorn Vale. And must find our way out of here. And our Hearthstone is down. Can we safely get somewhere? Okay. These tigers are only level... Oh, shoot. Let's just keep going. These tigers are only level 32, so that's not too bad. Is there anything up here? I think we're safe. What level's that? Okay, level 30 crocodile. Yeah, we're gonna get to Hemet Nessingwary because we have a quest to talk to him. Who for though? Cravel's Crate. Yes. It's sort of crazy that we have a quest from Shimmering Flats that brings us all the way out here. It's sort of wild if you think about it. All right, Hemet should be somewhere over here. Yep, there's his camp. This is the party spot.
No.
All right. Is that desert dust on your collar? If my nose tells true, I'd say it's not desert dust. It's desert salt. Been to the Shimmering Flats, have you? Well, we've actually been there for a little bit now, but yes.
See you soon.
Great. My package from Coalbeard. Thank you. This crate holds special gauge ammunition, and it'll serve us well out in the jungle. Here's your pay, and tell me, how is crusty old Cravel these days? Still up to no good, I'd wager.
Keep your feet on the ground.
That's crazy. That's crazy that we traveled all the way out here. We got 1,250 experience from that and 30 silver. So what is our best route here? I guess we can go back to what, is it Gromgul? Yeah, we'll head back to Gromgul. And for funsies, I kinda wanna see if we can take on this little Murloc quest by ourselves. Is that that's a Night Elf Druid though. What level are these? 34? Yeah, let's get out of here. Ooh, can we pick this Purple Lotus yet though? Where is it? It's like right inside here. Oh, we still can't pick it. I've been wanting to pick Purple Lotus for a long time now. Because at first, I think we saw it out in Ashvale. Yeah, I think we saw a few out in Ashenvale, rather, that I wanted to pick. Oh, I think that dude's AFK. Oh no. Okay, it would come after me now. Here, let's, can we hibernate? Maybe take a sleep? There you go, buddy. Yeah, sometimes you just need to sleep. Uh-oh. Okay, this will be the challenge. Okay. So, obviously out in the water, we can't eat or drink, right? Or probably bandage, so let's just go ahead and drink a little bit now. And then I don't think I have any more, I don't have any food. I think we'll be fine. I mean, we're gonna have to take this a little bit slower than normal, just because these are elite. Wait, are they elite? Oh, they are elite, aren't they? So I don't think that we'll be able to do this by ourselves. Yeah. For some reason, I just totally forgot. Like, I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. You know what? Let's just see if anyone is down though, since we're like right here. I'm looking for L. Looking for more or help with. Let's see if anyone's down. Because I mean, it's literally right beside this base, so you never know if someone's down. I know the hunter, he had a little bit of an issue just because, you know, the Murloc would try to run away, and it's so far underwater too that it's hard for him to get it. But if not, it's, you know, it just is what it is, right? Was there anybody? Oh, we need to go back to Booty Bay, right? Yep, for Goblin sponsorship. Luckily, we have this Wind Rider though, so super fast travel, or at least better travel. Let's buff everybody up though before we leave. And maybe that guy. Oh, he has a more powerful spell. What about this Warlock? There you go, man. And your pet. And then... wasn't there another dude? Or maybe I already... no, there he is. Alright. I think everybody's good.
Speak, friend.
literally nothing on the map right now but Stranglethorn. Yeah, Booty Bay and Gromgol. That's crazy work. Alright. Back down to the south. Yo, I'll be loving some green grapes these days, man. These things they come in clutch for just like a little snack. Yo, what's this? Oh, is that one of those like Loch Ness looking monsters? Yep. Yep, it is. What's this guy's quest? Excelsior? Bring an Elder Croclus skin. Oh, okay. I think I remember that quest. That's one of the coolest statues out here. I remember seeing that for the first time and just thinking that was like really neat. I love the small little details like that. All right. Good old Baron. All right. The Goblin sponsorship. Much as I hate to admit it, that gnome team they have out there is pretty good. Our boys need every edge they can get. Now, let me just get a copy of these blueprints for my own notes, and you can bring these straight to Pozic. Wouldn't want him to think that one of his sponsors was abandoning him. Yo! Wait, have we leveled twice today? I think we have. Nice. Before I accept that, I want to... okay, Feral. I think well, okay. Let's think about this. Let's think about it. Gives you a 50% chance to gain an additional 5 rage anytime you get a crit while in bear or dire bear form. Okay. There's Feral Charge. There's Brutal Impact, which increases our stun duration of Bash and Pounce abilities. Ooh, I wonder when we get Pounce. Ferocious Bite. What is Ferocious Bite? Do we have that? I don't think we have that.
Well met, traveler. There's opportunity to be had here if you're clever enough.
I think I still want to stick to my idea of getting the reduced chance for enemies to detect you while prowling. I think I want that. What is this? Gives you a 20% chance to gain 10 rage, or 40% or 40 energy when you shapeshift into cat form. Ooh, that's pretty good too. But I kind of want to stay in feral so that I can get down to leader of the pack. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just stick with it. Let's do it. Okay.
I have work for one such as you.
All right, you should be all set to go. Give Posik my regards and tell him that if he ever needs anything, not to hesitate to ask. I'll be waiting for the news that he breaks the track record soon. All right, deliver the fuel regulator blueprints to Posik in the Shimmering Flats. All right. So I'm glad we got that done. I wish that we could have been able to do the fish one. Where was that at? Yeah, the encrusted tail fins. I wish that we could have been able to do that. Let's see here. Oh, I think we're good. Where else do we need to go here? That's to Desolus, so we're good on that one. Martech. Oh, the Badlands. Is that what we were gonna try to do? I think we were gonna try to do that. Yeah, I think so. Let's freaking do it. Let's go on a journey. We'll need to go to Orgrimmar though, right? And then take the Zeppelin over to the Undercity. That's gonna be our fastest route, right? So we hit up Hillsbrad Foothills, make our way through Arathi Highlands, Wetlands. Dang, that's gonna be a journey, guys. But hey, on the bright side, we can pick up flight paths along the way, right? So that could be a win. So that we have at least some sort of chance to freaking, you know, go somewhere around here. This is crazy. Yeah, we'll go there, take the Zeppelin to Orgrimmar, take the Zeppelin to the Undercity, and then from the Bat Handler, we can fly down to Hillsbrad, I believe, and then start our journey. The Grand Expedition. The Grand Expedition. See, it's comforting when you're above the ground as a low level in Stranglethorn. It's like, it's kind of comforting. You're like, yeah, you know, this is kind of nice. It's not that bad, but on the ground, it's anxiety inducing for sure. You kind of don't mind seeing pirates just do their thing. And off in the distance, you see the Zeppelins going their separate ways. Yeah, you see both of them. All right, now I need to figure out this whole situation with the Zeppelins, because I've never taken the Zeppelin here. All right, let's figure out. Boat to Ratchet. Okay, Zeppelin, how do we... Okay, I saw a guy over here. Is this the Zeppelin? This is an innkeeper. I've never been on a Zeppelin here, so I don't know how this works. Steam Weedle. Okay, Zeppelin Master. And Zeppelin Master. So is there two different ones? Okay, so this. Oh! Cool. So we can just go straight to the Undercity from here, right? Let's see. Where's this one go?
What's up?
Orgrimmar. Okay, well, that's good to know. We can literally just go straight to Undercity from here. I love that. Well, that is a very nice little addition. Yeah, that is going to be a trip, isn't it, guys? I think we can do it, though. I have faith, right? It might be a little difficult, but it'll be okay, right? Literally the only issue that I see is maybe dealing with Arathi Highlands. Excuse me. That's the only, I guess, quote, quote, harder area that we'll have to run through. Which I would love to stop and get Hammerfalls, but it's also a pretty large, it's kind of a ways out. So we'll probably just bypass it and just keep going straight down. Yeah, we'll probably just keep going. And see how it goes. Oh, I have 7 gold. I thought last time I looked, I think we had like 5. Oh, yo, we need to sell. We need to clean out our bags. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Didn't I say that we needed to go learn first aid too? Oh my goodness. Okay. We might have to rethink something real quick. We might have to just rethink something super quick. Okay. I think I know the move. I think we head back. I think we head back to... Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Let's go cat form. Okay. Because we only have an hour left to stream, right? And that is a journey, guys. That is a journey. And I really want to be able to give my fullest for that journey to the Badlands. What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to, let's see here. Where's Kalimdor? Yeah. We are gonna head back to the Shimmering Flats area, turn in those quests, and then I think we're gonna make our way actually into Dustswallow Marsh to learn our first aid. I think that would be a better way to go. I really do. Because I want to make sure that journey to the Badlands is really like special. Because that's a really that's a ton of traveling and a ton of sightseeing that we haven't done before. So I want to be able to give our all to it. That's going to be our true grand expedition for next stream. 100%. Which we have some crazy good quests to turn in right now too. So we're definitely doing that. And is there... Ooh, you know what? I think the best... Because I don't really want to have to go all the way back to Freewind Post. We'll probably go right down to Tanaris, right? And just get the flight path. Yeah, heck yeah. Heck yeah. It did not want us to... It was like, no, you are not outside. You are not outside. Like, all right. That's fine. That's fine with me. Now that I'm back in the Thousand Needles, I feel so much more safe. It's like, okay, there's not danger every 2 feet away. There's not thundering gorillas ready to bash your skull in. There's not 30 foot below elite murlocs trying to pull you into the depths of the sea. There's not raptors trying to claw your eyes out. It's okay. And as a humble kitty, I feel fine. I feel like I can stretch my legs and run with the wind until I run into a hyena and die. Which is not gonna happen. Peace, bro. Peace. I've never been so happy to see salt flats. Guys, I'm home. I've seen some things. I've traveled across the world. I've come back a new person, a new cow. I'm a changed bovine. And you got the level 60 paladin probably traveling by griffin across the world. I'm kind of excited to venture into Dustwallow Marsh though. Might be kind of cool. Cravel Coalbeard. Here, let's buff this dude. There you go, bro. I know it's tough out there. And this guy too, man. I got you. Alright, Cravel.
Got my attention.
Hey, did you make it to Ratchet and get those parts we were talking about? Yep, I got them.
Very good.
Great, you got them. Now we need to get them to the gnomes. But first, let's take out one small item.
Watch your back.
Oh no, what was this dude doing? He places the crate of parts on the ground. He grabs a part and puts it in his pocket. There, that should do it. I think he wanted us to get this stuff just so he could make a profit off of something that was smuggled.
Talk to me.
Delivery to the gnomes. Now that I have what I need, give these parts to Fizzle Brassbolts. He's been waiting a long time for them. I'm sure he won't miss the little piece I removed from his order. And I wouldn't bother mentioning it to him. It was small and worthless. Trust me. Oh, I'm sure, buddy. I'm sure about that one.
Good day to you.
All right, you have something for me? That's great. Let's see it.
Very good.
Ah, there they are. My hydro ratchets and repeater bolts. These will do just fine. Thank you. Well, you are welcome.
Very well then.
You are very welcome. Oh no, Cravel's got another quest for us. This dude, Cravel seems a little, I don't know, man. I think he's up to no good. I really do. He's kind of shady. The rumor monger. This seems fitting for this guy. He just seems like that type, man. I don't know. Now that we've done a service for the gnomes, it's time to do the goblins a favor. Ah, okay. I hear that the Goblin Racer pilot, Naz Steamboil, didn't always use that name. I wonder why he changed it. I wonder if it's a secret. And I wonder if he values that secret. If anyone knows the truth, then it's Krasik of Booty Bay. On the southern tip of oh my goodness. Speak with oh, what is this dude doing? Oh, someone else started.
Interest you on a pint?
They must have started the quest here. I don't want to look because I don't know if it's part of. I want to get away. I want to make sure that we don't get spoiled. All right.
Here there.
Okay. Speak with Krasik and ask him about our Goblin pilot. If you can get useful information from him, then we might just turn a profit from it. Interesting. So we have to go back to Stranglethorn? Where is he at? Oh my goodness. Where is this guy at? Okay, so he's in Booty Bay. Gotcha. So, good old Cravel is trying to turn a profit from each side here. Okay, man. So he is a neutral moneymaker. And what do we got here? The Goblin sponsorship. Heck yeah. My boys. What's up, Pozik?
Time is money, friend.
Did you manage to track down the fuel regulator? I got it, bro. Let's do this.
Keep it real.
I was hoping that it would be already assembled, but this does present the unique opportunity to improve on the design from the ground up. Thanks. I'll be able to sketch up some improved schematics, build the thing, and have it installed real soon. Heck yeah, man. Oh, with the follow-up quest, the 18th pilot. I'm gonna be busy working on integrating this new fuel regulator to our racer designs. But if you'd like to help out the team some more, talk to Razorek. He's our pilot. Well, our 18th pilot, to be exact. And he likes to add his own little modifications to the racers. He's a little off his rocker though, so try not to act too surprised. Yo, their 18th pilot, by the way. I can see why. I mean, look at these rockets. I can see, even this fuel. Yo, this is the kind of stuff that if you're putting this into a rocket, it's probably going nowhere. It's just gonna explode. It's just gonna explode. Okay, Razorek. 18th pilot, what's he look like? My dude, with the sponsorship red and white. All right, so you're the Tauren that's been helping Pozik out, right? I was like you once, running around the pit area, helping with whatever work the mechanics would let me do. Now look at me, the Goblin Racing Team's pilot extraordinaire.
Keep it real.
Pozik's a great mechanic, I know that, but he's afraid to just load on the firepower and grab on for the ride. Not me though. After Pozik finishes with a racer, I take a little time to put my own modifications on. You know, loosening up the controls, removing parts of the frame, and adding more juice. I ordered a Sephorium booster from Shreve at the Gizmorium in Gadgetzon, but apparently the Zeppelin it was being sent on crashed in Dustwallow Marsh. I gotta have it. Now he wants us to retrieve that Sephorium booster for Razorek in the Shimmering Flats. All right, let's check the Shimmering Flats here. Oh wait, is it in Dustwallow Marsh where we're gonna be headed to anyway? Sure enough, it is. Sure enough, it is. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yo, I'm Team Goblin, bro. I'm 100% Team Goblin Racing. I need a Team Goblin Racing shirt. Or, yeah. Yeah, Blizzard, I think we need like Team Goblin or Team Gnome Shimmering Flats like racing t-shirts or jerseys. I think that would be so freaking cool. Is this undead? I think I've buffed him before. Here, let's make sure he's good to go though. And there you go, buddy. And you know what? Just for, let's give him, there you go, man. Just a little something for the road. Just a little something for the road. And I know that we leveled to 32 and 33, so I kind of have a feeling that we might need to train at some point, but I'm not like too worried about it. I am a little worried about our gear though. Our gear is a little roughed up. I mean, we're still rocking level 15 pants. Yeah, we're rocking some level 19 stuff. Yeah, it's some 21, some old quest stuff. I think that's the unfortunate thing, I guess, about a lot of the quests that we're getting. It's just not really giving us any rewards that that give us gear that we can use, you know? Which is sort of unfortunate. Here's Gadgetson. Let's grab that. 100% grabbing that. And before I forget, let's like empty our bags out, man. Let's clean this up. Because we have been on our last leg. Our actual last leg here.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Oh, good. Repairs. Okay, let's clean up all of this junk, man. Let's get this taken care of. Don't need that. Don't need that. Jade. Don't need that. I don't think I need wool cloth anymore, do I? No, I don't think so. I mainly just need silk now for bandages. Okay, at least a little bit more cleaned up. And we could probably use some more bags too. Like, what's our bags? We have an 8-slot bag and then 10-slot bags. I think we had someone gift us some 10-slotters recently. Or maybe that was... It's pretty early on in our adventure. I think we're all cleaned up. At least we're up to like nearly 9 gold. That's super helpful. Okie dokie. We are off to... What's closest here? Maybe Camp Taraho, and then jump to Dustwallow Marsh. Let's freaking go. Let's do it. Right? The Seaphorian boosters, gotcha. And that's Booty Bay, though. So I hear that the Goblin Racer pilot, Naz Steamboil, didn't always use that name. Okay, if anyone knows the truth, then it's Krazik of Booty Bay. Speak with Krazik. Okay, that is in Booty Bay, though. But didn't I see a quest over in Ratchet? Where's Ratchet at? The Barrens. Ratchet. No, maybe I didn't. Okay.
What do you need?
Let's go to Camp Taraho. Camp Taraho. Okay, while we are in flight, I'm gonna take just a little bit of a break, so I will see you all momentarily. The camp has called, and we are here. Camp Taraho. And on our way to Dustwallow Marsh to do a couple things, actually. One, we are 100% grabbing that flight master and gonna finally learn to freaking level up our first aid. I think we've been talking about it for at least the past 2 or 3 streams now. Excuse me as I move my chair up. Because we've been needing to make better bandages. I mean, these heavy wool bandages, they've you know, come in handy once in a while, but I think we're ready to level up from 301 damage healed over 7 seconds to something a little bit more sturdy and future-proof. So Also, I just want to say shout out to Blizzard today for seemingly shadow dropping unrelenting rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer. This is such a cool classic anniversary buff that doesn't go away, I guess, unless you die, or I don't think you can take it in instances or anything, but just the fact that as a solo individual or person leveling up their alts, or just, you know, if you're even on your mains and you're just out in the world doing, you know, farming or whatever, it's cool that you can have this buff that doesn't have a timer and it's just there. I think that is a fantastic way to reward players for just being out in the world and enjoying the game. So heck yeah, especially on our leveling journey, it's so nice to have, you know, increased crit chance of spells by 10%, melee and ranged by 5%, and increased attack power. I will take that all day long. Let's buff up this guy. I know he's AFK, but I still like to help out our friends on the Horde side. Now, those of you that play Alliance, I wish that I could buff you, but sadly, you are an enemy. But that's okay. That's okay. Wouldn't that be kind of neat, though, if you could... I don't know if, you know, maybe not on a PvE server. But it would be kind of neat if you could somehow, like on a PvP server, debuff the enemy or something. I don't know how it would work, but like, if I'm walking around buffing all my friends and people on my faction, if I am a hybrid type class that is able to debuff an enemy player and just run away, that'd be pretty wild. I guess you technically could do that if you wanted to, depending on the class you play. Doesn't Warlock have like debuffs? I don't know what other class, when I think about it, like has actual like minute plus debuffs that you can apply onto people. Let's make sure we're buffed, actually. Finally in Dustwallow Marsh. Crazy. I don't think that we're gonna quest here, other than grabbing the Sephorium charge that we need. Oh, that's level 38. That's a level 38. Let's stay on the road. Oh, that kind of, now that I think about it, that Sephorium charge over here, I don't know, man. There might be some sort of like gators or something around it. Kind of have a feeling something will go wrong. But Brackenwall Village, finally. Let's see about this first aid stuff, man. I hope we can learn heavy silk bandages too. Where's the Flight Master? That is first and foremost. There we go. We gotcha. Okay, now let's look for some sort of first aid person. I don't really know who to talk to. The humans claimed much of the Dustwallow Marsh for themselves, but the Stonemaul clan, with our help, has been able to push them back. The humans built an inn on the edge of the Barrens. The Shady Rest, they called it. Weeks ago, it was burned down. The war chief told us to leave the humans alone so long as they didn't cross our borders, but it appears someone violated his wishes. He has put me in charge of getting to the bottom of it. If you wish to provide assistance, go to the remains of the Shady Rest Inn and return any clues you find to me. Interesting. So apparently there's an inn over there. Okay. Potions, scrolls, and regents. This sounds like it might be it.
How you doing?
Yep. Teaches you how to be an expert in first aid. Okay. Okay, so we need 180 first aid. Gotcha. How do we got the book. Let's learn the book. That's a long learning process, isn't it? And we might want to just try to, at the very least, let's grab that book. So we'll learn that. Let's start creating some. Okay, good. So that gives 400 damage. That's definitely better than 301, but not where I really want to be at. I really want those, the heavy ones. So we're gonna at least grab, let's at least grab that book. Actually, we're gonna grab both of these because I didn't realize Mage Weave was right here too. So, oh man, 45 silver. Okay, and heavy silk bandage. Okay, I gotta make sure that I don't sell those. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad that we got that taken care of because that's a big one. And maybe I should get rid of that on my bars. Is there anything else? Let's just make a few bandages and admire what's going on here. Okay, so here's the thing. You see how this ogre right here is like armor to the brim, and he actually looks super cool. Okay, and I love that fist weapon that he's got with the huge spike on there. So if these ogres are able to be friendly with the Horde, and we're in this encampment with this, in this village with them, I truly do believe that the ogres, or at least, you know, some faction of the ogres, or, you know, whatever, some tribe of them, are able to be allianced with the Horde. Like, truly, I think that ogres should definitely go ahead and be unlocked for the Horde and added into like a classic plus or something like that. And yeah, I mean, they're just way too cool not to be a Horde race. Like, I could see them, I mean, 100% being a warrior, right? And then you got like a mage or a shaman, or mage and shaman rather, and warlock. Don't see them as paladins. Don't see them as rogues particularly, but you know, you never know. What other class? Death Knight would be kind of wild. I don't know about that one. I really don't know about that one. What other classes? I don't know. Druid? I don't really see like an ogre druid. Could it be done? Then again, like, low key, aren't those alliance humans that are a little bit heavier build, like bigger, like those, that water type tribe of humans, aren't they? Can't they be druids too though? Okay, level 180, right? We can learn the double bandages, huh? Heavy silk, what is that? Oh, control console. I don't know if we need that anymore. What's the heavy silk? 640? That's a huge upgrade. Excuse me. Dude, that's a huge upgrade. I guess maybe I should, like, at least keep them on my bar just in case. But from silk bandage, 400 damage over 8 seconds to 640 damage over 8 seconds, that's a huge difference. I guess it, well, if you're doubling up the bandage, I mean, technically shouldn't it be like 800 instead of 640 if you're like doubling it? I don't know. And what was the Mage Weave? Oh, that's 210. Okay. Well, I am super proud of us for going ahead and jumping over here to grab our first aid. Now comes the real trouble, right? Because I think we're gonna try to go get this Sephorium booster. I'm a little worried about it though. It is a red quest, and we came across some, like, okay, that's a level 36 crocodile. I want to see what we can get away with, to be honest. I'm a little sketched out though. It feels like I'm in Stranglethorn all over again. Maybe we can have some like guardian angels in Warcraft keep us safe out here. I'm pretty sure I just heard something stealthy though, which I don't I didn't really want to hear right now. Oh shoot, I heard the stealth. I think that there's stealthy raptors around or something. It doesn't feel right out here. Oh my gosh. There's spiders everywhere. 37. What is that? King's blood? Can we even stop and get that? I don't... Can we soothe him and grab this real quick? Oh no, he resisted it. Let's get out of here. Dude, everything's coming after us. Yep, I heard the stealth. Okay, stealthy spider. What's that? 37. We're gonna make our way to that downed plane or whatever it is for that Sephorium booster or charge or whatever it is. And we're gonna try not to die. We're gonna try our darndest, man. Oh my gosh. Oh no, this is not good. 2, 1. I hope we don't get dazed again. I should probably try to heal right now. Where are we at? Okay, we're healed up. Dude, I'm kind of freaked. I'm kind of freaked, I'm not gonna lie. The swamp ooze. I really hope we can get this. And that there's not like tons of enemies over here. What if we can just make our way stealthed? Heck, they might even be able to see through our stealth too. I don't know. I think we can do it though. I'm having a little bit more faith now that we're getting a little bit closer. What's over this ridge? Anything? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. Let's try to get a little bit of a dash going here. I wish there was a talent that increased our stealth speed. Okay, Beazel's wreck. Ooh, I kind of hope that like it's only a red quest because technically there's like a lot of enemies around that are that level. Ooh, can I pick this though? Ooh, I can pick this Fade Leaf. Is there anything around me? I'm gonna do it. It'll probably give us an herb level 2. Yep, it did. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, I think I'm gonna go stealth just to make sure. But there's the wreck is right here. Dude, we're here. Oh my gosh. We made it. Okay, how do we get to it? Where is this thing at? It's right here. Is there enemies around? No, we're good. I can't believe we did this. We got it. Oh my gosh. Let's get the shoot out of here, man. What's the best way out of here? No, that way, that's all Alliance over there. Oh gosh. Let's see if we can get out of here with good health and love on our side. Maybe more close to the mountains. Maybe that'll be okay. Never mind. What's this? Let me see if I can. Okay, got him taken care of for a second. These oozes, man. They can't be trusted. Oh, he was level 40 too. Oh, these are level 40. Oh shoot. What's that? That's level 41. Get me out of here. Oh no, I'm running right into it. I'm running right into it. Let me see. I'm gonna cat juke them. Let's get. Oh, they're everywhere, aren't they? Okay, the mountain pass is not it. That was not the move. This is not where you want to be. Oh gosh. And somehow I'm still taking it. Oh, please. Okay. This is truly dangerous. I'm glad that there's some things that seem to be dead though on our path. We're slowly getting to safety. Life is starting to have a little bit more meaning. Okay, the levels of things are getting a little bit lower. We can do it. What is that? That's King's Blood? I would really love to pick that, but I don't think we can. At least Dustwallow Marsh seems to have pretty good herbs around. I'm glad that we could get an herb level today. That was nice. What are we even at? What's our... Ooh, we're at 196 out of 240. I'll take it. I was kind of hoping we could get to 200 today, because that's when we can pick Purple Lotus. Alright, the Seaphorium charge, does that go to... Does that go back to the Shimmering Flats? We will have to see when I'm in a safe place. Yeah, let's get back to safety among these ogres. Ooh, let's buff these dudes. They are on a mission, aren't they? Yeah, these dudes are on a mission, aren't they? Did I buff that one? Here. There you go, man. Is there anybody else? Oh, yep, I'll buff this one. Hold on. Oh, dude, he's got crocodiles all over him, doesn't he? Okay, now I'll buff him. Let's give him a heal. There you go, buddy. All right, these dudes took care of it. Thank goodness. Okay, where are we at here? We need to go back to the Shimmering Flats, right? For sure. What's the best way to get there, though? From here, I guess we just fly back to, I assume, just Thousand Needles to Freewind Post and then head to Shimmering Flats. So let's do the do. I know, dude, he's so comfy. Oh my goodness. Look at this comfy pup right here. He's like, man, I don't want to work today, please. No, I totally get it, dude. I totally get it. So let's head... No, Gadgetzin! We'll head to Gadgetzin, because that's really close to Shimmering Flats. That makes way more sense. Okay, so I don't get the same feeling though as I do like flying in Stranglethorn Vale has like a certain piece to it. I don't get that when I'm in Dustwallow Marsh. I still feel kind of afraid in the air. Like, cause those spiders, man, I feel like they can spit toxin like a mile away, probably even like 3. Okay, this is surprising. You see how we're flying towards Theramore Isle? This is what I don't get. Why would we as Horde Like, they have cannons. Excuse me. They have cannons all over these towers. And probably archers as well on these towers. Why would we fly over... And these giant, what are they called? Basilas or something like that. They shoot those giant arrows. Why would we fly over a Stormwind, like, castle? Like a sea, like a castle holding the Stormwind army, where they like train them and everything. I don't know, this seems a little crazy. At least out here, it seems a little peaceful. Until you sort of, like, think about it, there's probably some, like, really creepy stuff in this water. Like, the water looks nice, but I respect the ocean. I know that I don't belong there, because there is all kinds of craziness. A whole other world with a food chain. And I am not at the top of that food chain in the water. No, sir. I am not. Wave Strider Beach. Ooh, Steam Weedle Port. You know, oddly enough, these little huts right here remind me of Tatooine. They got that kind of vibe to them. But then again, Tanaris is sort of like desert, which also Tatooine is. But I don't know if we'll quest in Tanaris or not. I do want to know what Oldham is all about out here. But that's level 40 to 50, so we got a little time to think about it. Okay, here, let's buff this dude. Just a little something for the road. Oh, this Tauren Druid, level 49. He said, "Thank you, cutie pie." That's funny. This Tauren Druid, I love his guild name called the Long Night. That's really cool. You know, that's another thing that's really neat about WoW is just the creativity of people, just in general, but the guild names that people come up with, and I really love like the little nods to different like shows or movies or just different things, you know, in those guild names. It's kind of not so bad, like, coming down the Shimmering Flats from this angle, and just, I don't know, you kind of feel safe. You kind of get the lay of the land pretty easily, and you're like, okay, what's around me? Is there anything that we got to pick up around here? Nope. Nope, but we can buff some people. There you go, man. Who's that? That's a Night Elf Druid. That's a Troll Rogue. Yep, like built Horde tough. Like that's a neat little nod. I like that. Let's buff up everybody. I'm glad that there's some Horde people around here. And that's a Night Elf Druid. Okay. I'm kind of stoked to turn in this quest though. I feel like we're really helping out the Goblin racing team press forward and do some really cool stuff. Like I said, I'm 100% Goblin racing team.
Talk to me.
All right. How am I supposed to show my face around the track without a little extra kick to get me going? It's a travesty, I tell you. All right, buddy, we got the C4ium booster for you.
Keep it real.
Ooh, just take a look at this beauty. 15 pounds of solid C4ium powder. Once I get this strapped onto the side of my racer, I'll be around the track so fast, I'll beat the gnomes twice. All right.
Hurry back!
Sweet. I love a good follow-up quest. But wait, what's this? Shreve left the safety on? That will limit the amount of power I can draw from the booster at any time. I told him I wanted it off. This is no good. You have to take this to the Gadgeson Gizmorium in the Tanaris Desert and have Shreve remove this. Well, okay. I guess we're heading back to Tanaris. Let's see what the Gazmorium, where is that at? The C4ium booster at the Gizmorium in Tanaris. We're going back to the Gizmorium. All for the love of the race. Well, let's do it. As we pass by the bones of some unlucky wanderer. It gives you a sense of hope and prosperity, doesn't it? Did we buff him? No, we did not. But we will. Oh, he had a booned rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer. Oh, there's some people doing Rockalim, which we need that, but we are on a quest for the racers. I feel like we need to stop and get some water. We've been running up and down the desert. Let's see if there's like a little water trough around here to cool off our cat paws and get some water. Oh, there is. They have. Well, I don't want to. Here, we'll take a drink of it though. Oh no, I got in it. I didn't do that on purpose. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just here to take a drink. It's for the wyverns. They don't really look phased. I feel like they've had worse. So we got a nice little drink. Okay, we're good. We got some water. I didn't want to step in it, but I did want to cool off my paws. Is there any place to cool off my paws around here? I don't think there is. Ooh, what's down here? What's this? Gadgetson Bruiser? Ooh, an auctioneer. What is this? Is this a neutral auction house? Ooh. Let's see what's on it. Whoa, why are things so expensive? That's insane. That's actually insane. I mean, I guess I get it, because it's like a neutral one. Let's see if anything's on here. Ring of Savior. Yeah, there's just a lot of very expensive items. Like, oh my goodness. What about a weapon? Like a staff or something? Let's see what they got. Nothing. Oh my goodness, man. What about, just for like the goofiness of it, what about like King's Blood? Oh, okay. Goldthorn? Okay, yeah, we're not using that auction house. Like, just for curiosity, let's see how much it actually costs to just put something on there. 40 silver to put something on there? Yeah. Container, what about bags? No bags? Dang. What about consumables? Yeah, it must be like everything is way more expensive even to just put on to the neutral auction house itself. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, man, that's so nice. I love seeing a good paladin. Yeah, that's super cool. Here, let's chit chat to Shreve here. But the quest safety first. Okay. As I'm sure you know, the Gizmorium can service all of your tinkering needs. How can I help you?
Keep it real.
Only Razoric would take a look at this and say that I'd somehow put some sort of safety lock on it. This booster is almost completely C4ium explosives. I already modified it so that more of its payload would be delivered upon use, but Razoric is never content unless he goes to 11.
Have a good one.
Okay there. I did what Razoric wanted. Just tell him to be careful when he sets this off. If he makes the slightest mistake, he won't be moving forward. He'll just be a burnt spot on the track. Would be a shame too if that happened. Who knows if our 19th driver would be any good. Oh my gosh. Hey, we get actually like a really good upgrade from that though. Way more armor, more agility, more stamina. Dude, I'm glad that we could get a quest. Here, let me buff you up, dude. I know you're level 53, but I'm sure even just a little something is nice to have. Dude, I'm so glad that we could get a piece of gear that is aligned with a feral druid and be an upgrade. Like, that's so nice. Because I feel like a lot of the quests that we've been doing, and I know that I've said this quite a bit already, but it feels like almost all of the quests that we've done just don't really seem to be giving us gear that really aligns with what we're doing. Okay, I must have buffed them already. But I hope that we run into some quests that really give us some really cool stuff. Like, I know we might have to just hit up the auction house and just get a pair of pants. Like, straight up. I don't know if we're going to hit a quest that is going to help us out. Level 20, level 21, level 21, 28. That one's okay for right now, but yeah, a lot of this really low level gear, I think we really need to replace it. And unfortunately, I just don't think the quests are popping off enough for us to, I don't know, not visit the auction house. It's worth a visit, I think. And there they go. You see a gnome racer? Oh, look at this dude. That's crazy. Are they lining up at the start? Let's check this out. Yo, are you for real? Oh my gosh, are you for real? Let's get into the stands. Wait, no, oh no. Look at that. Dude, come on. That goblin's got to get it in gear, man. I think that's why we got these C4ium charges. This dude's about to go to 11. Yeah, we can't let the gnomes beat us, dude. Ain't no way. All right, Razoric.
Time is money, friend.
Can you believe Pazik put a bucket of sand on the racer? How am I supposed to hit maximum speed with a bucket of sand under the seat? No, I feel you. Nice. Now that's more like it. I wish I could see the look on the gnome's eyes when they see me set this baby off. Too bad I'll be too busy pulling off a new course record. All right, let's grab these gloves for sure.
Glad I could help.
Yo, let's put these on right now. Super cool. Super, super cool. All right, guys. Let's make sure we are on the goblin side here. In the seats. Can we even sit down? Do a little /sit. Yeah. We are Team Goblin. Team Goblin Racing. All right. It is stream over. And another week has come and gone. Guys, thank you so much for being here another week. I really appreciate everybody that tuned in to the stream. I appreciate anybody watching the stream on YouTube, the recording of this. Thank you for even taking time to view it and sticking around. To everybody that chatted in the stream today, Bravely Forward and Lirasada, thank you again for being here. It was an absolute pleasure talking to everybody. I had a really good time, and I hope you all did too. I hope that you guys just have a fantastic week playing WoW and just enjoy your time in the game. And with that being said, I'll see you next week. Peace.